Hey guys, Cookie38
Okay.
here, and we're back with yet more Star Wars Age of Rebellion. So Andy's internet's just dead. It's not working at all, so he won't be around, and Adam is on his way home at the moment, so we'll be with us shortly. So people who are here at the moment is in top left is Will
Yo.
on his phone.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. And then below Will is Jacob.
Hey.
And then below Jacob is Michael.
Mhm.
Then at the top right is Connie. Can't even see your facial expression then. Not gonna lie. Then I'm underneath Connie, and then finally in the lower right at the moment is Danny.
Wait, I got a Christmas thing.
Priority.
Fair enough, fair
Because
enough.
it's back. It jingles a lot.
Fair enough. Alright, so recap, what happened last week?
We kicked some dick.
Not literally, but
No, metaphoric.
Hmm.
Figurative.
figuratively. The AI on your ship
Oh, God.
is evil. Yeah, the AI on your ship has got exponentially worse, mostly because of Niku, partly down to Kuta. Although at least
Like Shooter was trying to help. I don't think we can
yeah.
blame Shooter.
I was about to say at least you know, depending on Kuta here, Kuta's was unintentional. Like he didn't mean to do that. And then you got the shuttle that you needed, and you're currently on the Rebel fleet. If you want to buy anything, now's your chance. Any information that Adam wanted, I will retroactively give him when he gets here. So, as you guys head into the hangar deck, you will come across Mon Mothma, who's waiting for you, and she will go, "All right, Havoque Squad, I believe it's time to rescue the princess."
Alright.
Right.
Only thing I remembered about this mission was I'd be able to repair my ship.
Yes,
Completely
that
forgot
is-
we were
yes.
saving a princess.
Yes, that is true. That is true. You can. So, what we would like you to do once you've rescued the princess is obviously return to your ship in Hape space and then fly to our hidden base on Hoth. Drop Princess Leia off there and then return to the Rebel fleet with the shuttle. Because without that shuttle, we cannot fully repair your ship. We need that shuttle back.
Okay.
So, incentive to return it.
So shuttle is on the list of things and people I need to save first. Got it.
So, the shuttle and Princess Leia.
It's below us, though, right?
No. Top of the list.
Well, if everything's good, if everything goes well, then there shouldn't be an issue. You should all get off as well. So, good luck, Havoc Squad. May the Force be with you. Sorry.
Make the kitty salute.
What?
Alright. Yeah. So, with that, is there anything else that you guys want to do on the Rebel fleet before you leave?
I got nothing.
No, not likely.
Alright. So
I'll just spend 100 credits on random crafting supplies.
Oh, so you got like 10 tries of crafting.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair it is. Alright. Are you gonna do that, or are you gonna ask Azana to do that?
I think I'll ask Kazana, considering she's better at it.
Alright, well, you can have that conversation in Kaito once you're underway. Right, so if nothing else, you all go back to the kennel. Welcome home, Jeff.
Jeff?
Yeah.
That's the AI. Like,
He's saying hello to himself? What?
The AI is called Jeff.
no. That was the AI going like, "Welcome home, Jeff." Then the
Yeah, I
voice
got that
the
much.
voice just randomly changed, like, "Welcome
who's
home,
Jeff?
Jeff."
I don't remember Jeff being part of that crew.
You don't know, Jeff.
Does the computer not answer us?
fair.
I don't think he wanted to.
Maybe Jeff is like a ghost that's been following us around
Welcome
all this
back,
time and we
Frank.
never knew.
Oh yeah, we've got a haunted ship. Oh, let's go, guys.
Oh, the people
Haunted
we
ship.
painted.
Haunted. Haunted, unhaunted.
All the people you've flushed out into space have come back to haunt you.
Yeah. Oh, it's haunty ship. Haunty. Like it's haunted and horny.
Yeah. After the usual, every door that opens and closes says something to you. You jump away. Like, are you ready to boogie? Masala has a problem with the AI.
It's getting worse.
Yeah. Self-destruct in 5, 4,
We need to purge
3,
this thing.
2,
Right, what do I need to shoot?
jump. Yep, you
Need
guys
to not
jump.
let Nikki touch my ship. He will die.
So, yep. Jump. Attention crew, this is your AI captain speaking. We
Hang
are
on.
now underway
God.
to blah.
I'm the captain round here.
I am the AI captain.
No. You want captain.
We need to shoot wherever this thing is.
I don't know where IIs come from. What do we shoot?
Niku for doing it. Fucking hell, Nikki. Alright, so with that. Oh, it's just funny, sorry. I should have laughed so much. Alright, so if Rolo wants to talk to Azana, if anyone wants to have any conversation with people, now's the time.
I think I'll have a go at it by myself first and see how well that goes.
Alright, well,
See how amazing I do.
roll mechanics
Well,
or
you're talking to
survival,
me,
I
I
guess
think.
then. Which one are you doing, by the way?
Which one am I doing?
Yeah.
Crafting?
Yeah.
Just a fixed weapon.
So two difficulty mechanics or survival.
Yep.
Which cat is that? I don't remember his name.
This
Alright,
is Miku.
so yeah, unfortunately,
Okay.
you failed to make the weapon. Despite your best efforts hammering this thing together, it doesn't look good. And the second you pick it up, it just breaks apart.
Alright. Can I gather all the remnants of the components and
no, they're used.
no, literally like the dust and broken things together, and I'm
Okay.
gonna go to Azana.
Azana,
And,
you find Azana on the bridge having an argument with the AI, who seems to semi-respond, semi-not.
If you'd like a break from dealing with the AI, I might have a job for you.
Please, this thing is a nightmare.
I need you to make some things for me.
Sure.
As you can see, it hasn't gone very well.
Doesn't
Sure.
look like it.
Yeah. I need you to make me some stabby, punchy gloves. I'll provide you with the money and materials as needed. I
I
just
mean-
need your expertise.
Fake description, but I can work with that.
Sorry, real quick. Michael, why is Thomas sat on the floor by your door?
No other chair?
There's a bed.
He's just sat there in the background.
Chose it. I didn't force him to sit there. You
Oh.
sit wherever you want.
Like, what? Why is he just sat on the floor in your room?
Sometimes
in the first
floors are
place?
comfortable.
Doesn't he have his own? Oh,
Michael,
Well,
I mean, I know he's
turn us on to speakers so we can yell at him.
Okay. I want to yell at you, Thomas. Gotta listen. You good now?
fuck off back
What are you
to
doing,
work.
Thomas? There's a bed you can sit on.
Hi, Thomas!
Hello. What are
Why,
you doing?
why are you sat on the floor in Michael's room?
Because we're
Surely the bed would be comfortable, right?
now.
He's cool. He's cool there.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
Hi,
noticed
Thomas.
that then. I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
There's what?
Christ. Christ. Anyway, so sorry for interrupting your conversation. Go ahead.
Yes,
what
I can
kind of-
make this thing for you.
What kind of explanation do you need about it? How thorough should I be? Is stabby, punchy glove not enough?
I mean, from the sounds of it, you want a glove with like spikes on it. So
Yeah. A glove that's got vibro blades on the knuckles. That'd be kind of
yeah,
like
I can
a
work with that.
brass knuckle, but lethal.
I mean, I think brass knuckles are pretty lethal, but yes, it is within my realm of doing if I don't mess it up. Also.
All right. So, Azana, make me a 2 difficulty mechanics or survival check when you get down to the workstation, wherever the hell that is.
Somewhere.
I know the ship will probably have something. So yeah, you do succeed in making it, and there's 2 advantages. Now,
Can I spend those?
Yeah.
Or-
Well, you can kind of. Well, I'd imagine yes, you, because Azana's making it for you. But yeah, with crafting, when you get advantages, triumphs, or threats and despairs, you get to spend them on bonuses, and I get to spend threats and despairs on negatives.
I think every extra advantage beyond the first reduces its time by an hour as well. So that took regular.
Success.
Yeah, success.
Is success. So because it was just 1 success, then it takes the full, what is it, like
4 hours.
4 hours to do, but Azana's able to do it with a couple of bonuses, up to a couple of bonuses.
I'll reduce the difficulty of the next crafting check by 1. Because I'm going to do this again.
Is that something else you can do by spending?
2 advantages. Lessons learned.
Oh, okay. So rather than Azana giving it some special properties, you're gonna make it difficulty 1 for when you go. Good try. Can you do it again?
Okay. Could you do that again? Please.
You want another glove, or do you want something else? Because I was just gonna make this more
Same.
deadly.
Oh, same thing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
2 gloves. Got it.
2.
Alright.
And I'll take 10 eventually, but not that I can build them
1
all.
difficulty now.
1 difficult.
Mhm. Okay, so this has taken 1 hour, and you have an advantage and a triumph.
Could you create a schematic of the glove?
That
I mean, what's the fun in this? We could
Permanently
make this
reduced.
create a schematic that permanently reduces the difficulty of creating weapons of this template by 1.
So now
Why are
for
we
the...
mass producing gloves of mass destruction?
What for fist weapon? It's already
Yeah.
a 1 though, isn't it?
No, it's 2.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sorry. I see. So the one you did last time was just for this one, but now
Yeah, it was
it's
just for the next
now
crafting
it's a
check.
permanent thing if you do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, yeah, because you're learning how to make them better. So, okay, that one was good, but could you make it even better next time?
Go for it.
I want to go the deadly route here.
I mean, we'll get to it.
We'll get to it. Out of curiosity, why are we mass producing these gloves?
I want to punch things good.
Okay, but you only have 2 hands.
I mean, these
For
are
now.
okay,
I have hands.
but you could be doing better. Not to say you're not doing a good job.
Yes. I could charge you extra for me doing this. I'm being nice right now.
I'm being nice. I want that noted.
This is a favour.
Am I making another pair for you? Or
If you would be so kind, yes.
Please.
3 gloves?
1 difficulty again. Okay, so again, it takes you 1 hour, and only 1 advantage to spend. Can you do it again, please?
Practice makes perfect.
I mean, oh, it's a boost die on that one. Okay, right.
Yep.
All right. So do it again with a boost die. I
Dude,
guess.
you did really good. Yeah.
By Azano's been at this for 6 hours now. Made 3 pairs of gloves.
Yeah. I don't mind doing it.
Mhm.
Gets me away from that.
You're doing
AI.
good. You're doing good.
He's just sat behind me the entire time.
That's the that's the AI.
Oh, yeah.
Realised that was still here.
Of course it
I think
is.
it's everywhere.
It is now.
There.
Yep. So if you do it again, 1 difficulty and a boost die.
What?
Okay, so this time it takes you 4 hours, but you have 3 advantages to spend. Like, what are you actually going for here, Jacob? What do you want? Do you want the 2 triumphs?
That'd be the best. Not.
I understand that.
Yeah, you might need. Yeah, you might need Azana to have better mechanics and intellect if it goes. with
Oh, I'm
mechanics.
not going for my perfect fist weapon right now. I was just getting the, feel for it by making other people do it.
Yes.
Well, you can increase the damage by 1, or you can give it deflection, which I think in close combat is like 1 setback. You get like a range defense when you're wearing those gloves.
I mean, my shield's already got deflection.
That's a good point
Oh,
because it counts as a weapon, doesn't it? Doesn't it your shield?
3.
Yeah. You say 1 stack in that case. Fair enough. You can increase the damage by 1. What's it normally?
It's just 1.
Normally it's +1, so it'd be basically your brawn +2 in damage plus uncancelled successes.
I'll give it Pierce 1 and knockdown.
PS1 and another. Are these the ones you want to keep then?
Yeah, I'll keep these ones for now.
Okay, how many tries was that? It was 1 from yourself and then 4 from Azana, so you got 5 tries of these gloves left for future users, so make a note of that somewhere.
Yeah, I'll just give myself back 50 credits.
Oh, okay, fair enough. And then you've got 3 pairs of gloves that you can sell for 5 credits each. Which is just for simplicity's sake, I'm just saying anything you craft, as long as it's usable, you can get half your value back for it. Half the
Did
amount
you
of
go
credits
into
spent.
features or qualities?
Or like the pierce and the knockdown qualities. Alright, cool. Alright, do you have anything to say to Azana?
This has been a learning experience.
Learning experience. You can always learn yourself. I'd be happy to teach you.
What kind of skill is mechanics?
I think it's intellect.
Ah, yes, my big brain skills definitely are open to that. What intellect?
No. Don't put yourself down. You can do anything.
I hacked a computer once. Maybe I hacked into it, but I got in.
Do it. It's quite hard.
Big brain right there.
Well, if I'm assuming you're planning to make more gloves in the future.
Eventually.
Those look tough.
Ugh, yeah.
Sorry. I think I'm doing it at this point just to kind of be a bit annoying. Not gonna lie.
I need to know what knockdown and disorient do.
I imagine knockdown is literally as it says. Like they go prone. And I think disorient gives them setback. I have a quick look. No, not that one. Disorient. Yep, a disorient target adds a setback to all skill checks they perform. And they're disoriented for a number of rounds equal to the weapon's disorient rating.
Ah, okay.
So it's just 1 setback for a number of rounds to anything, any skill to try and do, any check to make. So yeah.
Okay.
And then obviously you know what Pierce does. Simple enough. Which makes
Yeah.
sense since they're knife gloves basically. It's gonna be hilarious watching you walk up to Darth Vader and be like, "Sup, bitch? Look at my gloves." How are you gonna use the gloves for your shield?
Well, it's only 1. You can make them 2-handed with the advantages.
A 2-handed glove.
No, as in a pair.
Alright, okay.
Oh,
Fair enough.
two-handed.
Doesn't make more sense.
Okay.
Not like
okay.
that. Scary.
I assumed you was like. I assumed.
Two-handed glove.
Yeah.
I thought you both like put both together
Yeah,
and then
instead of like hand warmer mittens, you just put your hands in and like, yeah.
Bah, 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 bah.
Really good at volleyball.
Shield.
So right now I've got my shield in left and this glove in right.
Alright. Alright, fair dues, fair dues. So yeah, so you're... Alright, so yeah, you've got that. Where is Azana going after this? It's been about 10 hours, so...
Like if it's been 10 hours, sleep.
fair enough.
And then I'll just keep keeping an eye on the ship at the front because I don't trust this AI to fly the ship.
Night, night. Pilot.
Captain,
Pilot.
we need to just think about this AI.
Is that because your character doesn't like the AI or because I'm annoying you? Which one?
Oh no, it's my character. She's captain. AI is undermining.
we just shoot out all the species.
We all call her the captain, so the AI can get fucked.
Yeah, the AI is the one who doesn't recognize it, and we don't care about the AI.
Self-destruct in 5, 4. Nah. Alright, yep, so is there anything else you guys want to do on your travel over to Hapes? And then...
If this is going to be 10 hours, can I make like a whole little kind of... Because, you know, it's kind of upsetting how not everyone kind of joins in with our little HA thing. So can I make lots of little figurines of everyone in Havoque Squad and have them all posing at their as respective...
Okay. Now,
Nice.
now,
and then I would like to
it's
stick it on the windows.
The journey itself, including the time of the shuttle, is probably going to take about a week from where you started. So yes, you have plenty of time to make little figurines.
Well, I want them big enough so you can stick them on the window and then people can see like a little panic. Even one of like Azana and Kuta doing whatever letter they're going to do.
You and E, I think, are the last two.
There we go. They can have one.
Do you just pose for them while you make them?
If you want. If you are ever
I'll
so
just be
willing.
like show up nude with like a leaf covering me.
I'll draw you nude with a leaf covering you then.
Just get the anatomy right?
Yeah.
What letter were you again? Oh, so you were Q, weren't you?
Yeah.
So you can, so literally you just hanging there,
You, right?
hanging in the breeze.
You do these, right? These. Yes. Stick.
Oh, Will!
One of them.
Will! I mean, with how Q's are done, you could say that, like the last little bit is also that for Q.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The Q's a Q.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah,
Or do you mean do you mean a lowercase Q? So like it goes down and then it's got a kink in it.
And it's got a little kick goes back up
It's
slightly.
not a
yeah.
lowercase. No, it's definitely not a lowercase.
Just to clarify.
So,
Yeah, because a lowercase Q would mean that you had like a 2-foot long dick, but with like an appendage on the end.
Hi Adam, you've come at the best time.
I do.
Oh my god, yeah. Just roll with Destiny when you can, mate. But yeah, you came at the best time with Will talking about Michael's dick.
Hey, Tylen's dick.
Oh sorry. Talon's dick. My bad.
That's been weird.
Yeah. I won't talk about Michael's dick. Fuck. I've been weird.
Talking about his character's dick, isn't?
No. Spring character.
Of course it
I'm
was.
pretty certain Fel's probably touched it, you know.
Alright, fair enough.
Medical checkups and all that. Is it
Not medical checks,
and all
the
that?
orgies.
No.
Alright. By the way, Adam, a quick
A
question.
weird angle on there.
Adam, I believe, unless I'm mistaken, that you asked Mon Mothma to try and find out some more to get some more information about Coruscant. There was like a few things you wanted to know.
I can't remember.
You can't remember. Was it about like the sewer system or something, or?
Sewer system or something else. I can't remember what it was.
Because it was said that Leia was in the Imperial Palace, so I don't know whether it was like that and maybe the sewer system. I think was that it?
No, it might have been just to try and get in.
Yeah. No, you can't really get any information about the Imperial Palace, but informants on Coruscant has been able to get some, at least, basic schematics on like the sewer system. At the very least, the sewer system like on the surface level. Oh yes, right, and you guys would have also been told that that you need to go to platform
9 3/4.
I was
no,
thinking that.
no. When you get into onto Coruscant, you need to go to platform 500H, which will be explained to you as level 500 going down into like the
I'm
Coruscant.
still gonna run into the wolf and the three-quarters.
Ah,
I'm as well educated
so
in the
only
first of
person
Harry
this
Potter.
week whose light side is Azana. The only person. Everyone else was dark.
She puts on a show, but she's good inside.
Yeah. Whereas you guys don't care. Fair enough. But yeah, that's fine. So, right, does the carvings. Azana gets pissed off by the AI.
Is that? That's me.
Roll
On my brawl weapons, should I put just the damage of the weapon, or should I add my brawl rating?
Either or, really. It's up to you.
Right.
If you just put like +1, then it's obvious what that means. Because that's how that's how a lot of melee weapons do it. They go like it basically means brawn plus +1 or plus
Well,
whatever. Alright, so after about 4.5 days of travel, you guys make it to the Heaps system, where you are going to have to part ways with the kennel and take the shuttle the rest of the way to Coruscant.
I just remembered something I was going to do.
Yep.
I've got a holographic costume is one of my like, armor things, so I wanted to program in like a bunch of different outfits.
Alright, bet. What are you thinking?
And I was gonna get the outfit so that I could, because it makes it easier, and then get like go to do it or something, and get like officer's uniform, party dress, my own regular clothes. Random shitty civilian clothing just to blend in, that kind of thing.
Right, fair dues.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that I wouldn't be able to walk around in my battle armor and my shield and everything.
Yeah.
Now, in the lower levels of Coruscant, you could maybe get away with it because there's not much stormtrooper / presence down there. On the surface, though, yeah, that is not a good idea.
Tend we're going on holiday again. I was rocking
Holiday in your battle armor, in your brand new Rebel heavy battle armor.
It wasn't inflatable
It's not
rings.
branded. It doesn't say rebel tattooed across the chest.
I mean, that is true.
It says Havoc on it.
That is true. If you want to have Havoc on your armor, you could have
Bright
Havoc
red
on your armor.
Sharpie.
Yeah, bright red Sharpie, just Havoc on the chest. Or part of the way.
Oh, you make little stickers as well. We can stick them on top. All
Yeah,
clothes in.
I'll make some stickers. The people on the sticker line up and I'll stick you.
Oh. That sounds like you're gonna stab him with your
Wait, say that
katana.
again?
I mean, I've done either, but okay.
Okay. Who do you want on your chest? You have an option.
Oh, I thought we'd all have like all little ones of us going across the chest.
Oh, I mean, they might not be as detailed because it's on a small scale.
Oh yeah.
Like, you might have a nose that's going into the eye. Well, that can be an option, or you can also have like a big version of someone else.
See, just walking around and on the front of your arm, there's just a big version of another character. That looks so dodgy.
Who may in fact be on wanted posters.
Could have a picture of the Emperor on it, and that way they can't shoot us.
Yeah.
Well, the Emperor holding up a picture of Havoc.
Yeah. Alright, I'll draw that for you, Taylor. And I'll...
Oh my god.
Do you want to, like,
you know, on, like,
on your arm?
planes and stuff, they have like those sexy late drawings of ladies. You do like one of the Emperor of that.
Just some, like,
I'm pretty
posters
sure
of,
that'll
like,
get you
Legos.
arrested and executed immediately.
I'll do it on your back. So if you're walking like forward, but it's nothing suspicious. But people do like a double take on you, and then it's like, okay, I'm going to draw that.
The Emperor with a speech bubble going execute Order 69.
Well,
Alright.
We need to remember it's so got to get on
Please say
Taylor's
you have a
arm.
plan to not be seen on the surface with that shit on. Please
No,
I'll
say
Taylor-
that.
I'll need a backpack. I'll just carry a backpack.
I'll just stealth my way through.
Okay, if you want your armor decorated, line up, please. The options are Havoc Squad,
by the way,
individual
as you,
Havoc Squad, or Sexy Emperor.
as
Sexy
you,
dangerous, I'll show or not.
as you guys step off the kennel onto the shuttle, you hear the AI go, "Have a safe trip."
my
I'm-
little bastard's gonna run away with the ship.
Oh, he's definitely going to get on your ship, Danny.
We're gonna get back, right? And the ship won't be here, but like all of the crew will be. In space.
Oh, hang sorry, I've lost connection to Roll20, so I'm just going to have to re-get it back. Alright, cool. So anything else you guys want to do or talk about before you get to Coruscant?
Does anyone want any tattoos? I can tattoo a Sexy Emperor on you.
I don't know if I want the Emperor tattooed on me.
What about Havoc Squad?
Oh, can I have the Emperor on my arm and a tattoo of Havoc on my chest, tattooed?
Yeah. How much is the tattoo gun?
What is the actual?
A tattoo.
Vader in Big gear.
Let me
Oh.
check.
That's what he's normally wearing.
Hi,
Yeah.
dumbass. Just spotted him.
Yeah, he's on the floor there.
Oh, do you want to say hi as well? I can unplug the speakers. I don't want to say hi.
Oh, you spotted him.
Say hi.
Hi, dumbass.
I don't think there is a tattoo gun.
There you go.
Hey, Thomas.
I don't think there is, unless you can find
You
one.
escaped the south before they went to tier 4.
Tattoos definitely exist.
I just don't want to be.
Figured out that tattoos
Is
exist.
it under medical then? No.
I mean, I could always get like a pen and like stick some ink and then just.
Oh, I know what it'll be under. Drugs and poisons.
Use your poison to tattoo Rich.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Taylor, take that top off. You ready for a tattoo? It's fine. We have a medic, so if it goes wrong, then
Yep. You'll be fine.
Jesus.
you want like a tally count of all the people you killed.
Hang on.
I haven't been
I'm
thinking.
looking this up. No, I don't think there is. Don't think there's a tattoo gun.
So they have holograms but no tattoo guns.
You've got a vibro sword, just like
Carve
skin.
it into you.
Just... Does it?
They
Does
need a lot of
who has a welder? You just burn it into them.
I mean, I
Alright,
feel like
Taylor,
you don't
write
need
down
a
on
tattoo
this.
gun to be like in the book to have tattoo guns.
Yeah. I mean, if you can probably find something like that, I guess.
Okay, I'm tattooing Taylor and whoever else wants to be tattooed.
With what, a tattoo of Havoc Squad or the Emperor?
The sexy Emperor's on the back of my armor.
Yeah, Havoc Squad's on him.
Havoc Squad's tattooed on my
Are you
chest.
actually going to
Really
walk
big
around?
on the chest.
Are you actually going to walk around in your armor with that on your back?
I'm gonna have a backpack.
I can just imagine, by the way,
I do have a
like,
backpack.
I can just imagine,
So it's hidden.
like some kind of land battle that you guys are part of, and you don't have the backpack, and you guys are charging at the front, and all the ones behind you have to stare at the sexy Emperor. I'm just imagining now, you were going to go to the Imperial Palace, and you were going to be like, yeah, fuck Princess Leia, we want to go find the Emperor, so I can show him a fucking thing on the back.
If you get a tattoo now, it's for free, and I'll give you a loyalty card so you know you can collect stamps.
Ooh, what do I get when I got? How many stamps do I need?
10. Isn't that like
10.
the standard thing? And then
Yeah.
you get like a free sexy Emperor toy.
Well, I need that quick
Azana, I'm concerned about your teammates.
Yeah, it's a normal day of Havoque Squad.
I mean, that is true. That is true, but I've already got enough craziness in my Wednesday group. This is just getting worse.
Oh, stop trying to like stop my business.
Well. Yeah,
I want in the customer.
Alright, whatever. So you get tattoos and stickers and whatever else if you friggin' want. And then you get to Coruscant. You come out of hyperspace at Coruscant. And you can see immediately thousands upon thousands upon thousands of Star Destroyers in orbit. Defensive platforms all around the planet. So much traffic going to and from the planet every second. You've been given the
traffic for hours.
you've been given the coordinates for like the nearest black hole, like to go down into the the underworld of Coruscant.
I mean, I suppose we'd set up shop somewhere, right?
Will you be? Well, sorry, I keep getting things. One thing you would have mentioned is that one of the rebel contacts would meet you on the landing platform to take you to a safe house that you can use.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so Azana just does her piloting thing, as Azana does. Being very careful with the shuttle, I imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Flying at like 2 mph kind of thing.
No, I'm not flying slowly because I trust my ability to fly, but I'd be careful.
Yep. And you were able to fly through the blockade, no problem whatsoever. And you head down to the surface and find the giant hole that are like speeders and other things like coming out of and going down into all the time. You follow the thing. I imagine it'd be like an Imperial style shuttle with like the wings that kind of like come up to reveal like the landing gears and shit. I imagine it'd be like, so you kick that in and you start going down and down and down and down to level 500 of the underworld of Coruscant. And you actually saw like near the surface it was relatively nice. Like, the surface was immaculate. The next, like, probably 25 levels, or layers, really, were alright. But it's just getting steadily worse and worse and worse and worse, going all the way down. By the time you get down to level 500, you are basically in the slums, basically. And you see, and you find landing pad H. And you see there is someone standing near the landing pad, watching you come down and land. Right, so, quick question. Are you guys taking basically all your equipment with you?
Well, I'm gonna be... Well, depends on if we can get it around somehow.
Down here? Yeah, you're pretty much fine down here. More or less.
Alright. Yeah, we might as well at least text... I'm at least gonna take stuff to the safe house or whatever.
Yeah. On the surface, though, you know that you can't do that on the surface.
Yeah.
You will get arrested immediately. Although you might need all the equipment for the actual raid, because it's the Imperial motherfucking Palace. One of the most heavily defended locations in the known galaxy. Right, so you land on the platform, and you see a. Sorry, let me just find the bloody person. So I'll put him on a list of bloody. Oh, there we are. You see something, and he goes. He kind of like he does a quick look around, and then he goes, "Havoque Squad, I presume."
Yes.
No.
No, don't do that here. Like even down here, there are still police patrols. Not many, but there are still some. In a token effort to keep the peace. You know, if any of them see you do that, you are. Well, and he just points to. He actually points off to the side at a one of those like holographic billboard things, and it's just basically like wanted posters, some of the most wanted people. And you see eventually, at least at some point, all of you guys flash up.
Hey guys, look, I'm famous!
Oh, dear.
Always knew we'd make it.
I knew I'd make it
You
one
are
day.
famous in the wrong way in the Empire, so I would suggest that maybe you keep hush and don't advertise that you're wanted.
Who's
Oh,
yeah.
definitely not in here.
Don't want to be swarmed by fans.
No one
Well-
down on level 500 of Coruscant's going to take Havoque Squad.
They will try.
They wouldn't be on level 500.
You bounty hunters might be desperate to try it.
They're who I'm worried about.
They're desperate to try it. They're not very good.
I mean, Coruscant is home to a fair number of bounty hunters, licensed bounty hunters, who are allowed to carry around any weapon that they want. Any
I'm not
equipment,
licensed anymore.
Even on the surface.
even on the surface.
You not have a license?
I did.
I think the license for you isn't it more your group than you personally? Right.
But
And
I'm a bit
because-
wanted now, so I don't know if I can get away with it.
Yeah, you would. I don't think you'd be able to.
Oh, where do they give out licenses?
I don't think you're wanted. I don't think they're
Yeah,
gonna
you're not
give you
getting a license, though.
Well, what if we took Kuta's face thing and each went in one at a time?
What?
I am not putting my Bandicoot in that kind of danger.
They would still need to put his thing on whenever we wanted to use our fake license.
What if we're wearing helmets? What if? Yeah.
I feel like when they're checking your license and it's like a picture of you, and then you're just there in a helmet, like, officer.
Yep.
This is
What
good.
if the license has a picture of us with our helmet on?
Yeah.
I also think that that Niku is probably one of the most recognizable people or creatures in the known galaxy at this point. I don't
Put a blanket on him.
put a blanket on him. Good God! Right, so we'll go right. If you follow me quickly, so we can get off the landing pad. Stick with me. There are people down here who are stupid / desperate enough to try to start things, especially if they know who you are. And
Who is this guy? Did we get this guy's name?
My.
Is this Jeff?
If you want to use that as a code name for me, then fine. My name is Dace.
Close enough.
Alright.
Right, and he quickly leads you through some of the back alleys. You get some looks from some thugs, basically, probably the best way I could put them, who, when they see Niku just going through in his laundry cart with a rocket and his heavy machine gun poking out the top, he kind of looks at them and they kind of look away. Yeah. You know, you're not exactly the most inconspicuous lot, are you?
No, I'm in like full,
That
like
was.
white armor. Helmet on.
Yeah. Full armor, fucking the bear in the laundry cart, which has become synonymous with fucking Havoque Squad at this point.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're not the most subtle. Alright. That's fine. That's fine.
How many paces away would my armor would look like Stormtrooper armor?
What colour is your armor?
Probably not white right now.
Then
It's a mishmash of lots of different colors.
not at all.
Hmm.
Not
What if I
at all.
painted it white?
You still only fool people at like a massive distance.
Yeah.
Especially
So
since
if we stay a few blocks away from anyone at any given time.
Especially since you're not exactly rocking the standard Stormtrooper equipment set, are you?
Special forces.
Oh, Special Forces. Oh, yeah.
Paint on a random badge that's made up and say Special Forces. It's above you. No questions allowed.
Standing at like 7 feet tall, high above them, or something like that, looking down at them with a slight growl to your voice or whatever.
They wouldn't question it.
Special Forces. Okay. Alright. So yeah. After a short time, you are led to a door. Dace knocks on it a bit. The door opens slightly. You see someone's head pop out. And then pop away. Door close. Unlock. Door fully open. And you and the Dace turns to you and says, "Come on, quickly in."
Go inside.
Yeah. So once you're inside, the door is closed behind you. You now see that the other person with you is what appears to be a Twi'lek. Yeah, she is. I think they typically just blue or Twi'leks, are they? Typically, although there are different colours.
I think they can be, whatever colour.
Yeah.
Green ones.
There are green ones, yeah. I know green and blue, but I don't know if there's any other colours. But yeah. Just a blue Twi'lek, fairly short. Looks a bit nervous.
Taylor, they're blue like you.
Yeah, isn't. Yes, I know this.
Say that.
Did they disappear when they go in the ocean?
She looks at Dace and goes, so this is the specials team? And he goes, yep.
Very good under fire.
Well, you might need to be, with what I've been told you guys are planning. Well, with what your mission.
What is the plan again?
Well,
I
sorry.
don't think we had a plan yet.
Don't have one yet.
Well, sorry.
I never
Oh,
thought
right,
we
yeah.
planned anything.
Well, sorry. Let me rephrase that. With what I've been told your mission is, you do realise this is practically suicide, right?
We don't
What
want to.
suicide?
You are breaking into one of the most heavily defended locations in Imperial space, home of the
It's a
Emperor
Tuesday.
himself.
Yeah, it's a Tuesday.
Darling, you need to have more faith in us.
Jeez, right. Just all I'm gonna say is I'm glad it's you and not me.
Understand. I also wish it wasn't me.
We'll be fine.
What would
Oh,
possibly go wrong?
sorry. I should probably introduce you. This is Nabrijani.
Hello.
Yep. She'll shake
We do have
Crow's
to do it
hand
now.
while looking a bit concerned about
Real good in a pinch, that one.
No, guys, stop! Don't, please.
We're in a
We're
safe
inside.
house.
Like this.
Tell me the safe house isn't safe.
Stand back for the windows, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna close all the curtains.
Right.
Squat on the floor.
There is such a thing called sound, and it travels. So when you start,
But this is a movement, so
Yeah.
you can do it, and it's like we are presenting
my
it
God.
to you. It's better than saying
This just looks at
You get
Sana.
used to it.
I don't think I want to.
We'll only be here for a bit. We'll either die horribly or the mission will be completed, so you don't have to deal with us long. At
Oh,
least
no.
they're cute.
Oh, dude, I thought you were cool. You got blue skin.
Yeah, you can go hide in the ocean with Taylor.
By the way, this is
It's so south we can hide in
this
the
is
ocean.
Dace talking, who's a human, by the way.
Oh, I thought we were talking to.
No.
Twi'lek person.
You're not talking to the Twi'lek / Twi'lek or however the fuck you want to pronounce it. Alright, so he goes, right, so you want to get into the Imperial Palace?
Yes.
No.
Aye. Well, no, we don't actually, but we have to.
How are you going to do that?
Offer them tattoos.
Not
More
that.
famous tattoo artist.
And
now,
do you
sorry.
need any help
That's
from
not gonna
us?
fly.
Please say no.
Yeah, we may.
We will.
Once we figure out what we're doing.
If you're offering help, then we'll take it.
Not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
I think the
Rude.
first is Gift Lion.
A gift Wookiee in the mouth.
But, that's kind of like a slavery joke. I'm not into that. With the Empire doing Wookiee slavery and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's fair enough.
We're gonna have this pro or not pro slavery argument again.
Are you guys into
I
slavery?
don't understand why we keep having to have this slavery argument, guys. Across universes.
Please, okay. The thing is, I can vaguely understand it in 5th edition because some chaotic characters might just be like chaotic good character could just be like, or like a lot of everyone could be like, well, that's their laws, that's their society, that's how it works, you know. So it's not our place to interfere. Whereas in this, you're all rebels. You're part of the Rebel Alliance. You're supposed to be the good guys, as psychopathic as some of you sometimes are. You're supposed to be the good guys. I would assume that you all don't like slavery that much, especially.
I mean,
since...
Vicky's ripping out people's spines. I don't know if I can say I have a concrete view on his view of slavery.
I think he was a slave, wasn't he? He's dead against it, I'm guessing.
He was a slave. Yes, he was a slave, as his
But I
entire
just think
species.
Nikki's in it more for the body parts.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what is your plan? Like, are you spending some time or are you going in quick?
I feel like we best spend some time, right?
Mm.
Holiday.
We might hit one casino.
I've already put the inflatable ring on.
Yes.
The what? Oh.
Where's my armband?
How many oceans are on
Oh my
Coruscant?
god.
No, we can't go to the ocean. Or else
They
we'll
sent
sail
this
us.
slot.
See,
You get used to it.
I
There's a
don't want
process
about
to.
the turquoise
There's
lakes.
a process, alright?
There's no
Once you
lakes
get the mines on
Coruscant.
the right track, they're like diamonds. It's just, get them there.
There are no lakes on Coruscant. It is a metropolitan world, literally.
Don't
What
have
do
a
people
swim
drink?
pool.
It is nothing but city, and more city.
So
Saying
think
there's no
of-
water on Coruscant. What do people drink?
living
They
in
make it. Factories.
No, people drink water, but like
Let's just
it's
drain
like
everyone's taps.
imported and shit.
I mean, there's no reservoirs.
I mean,
I mean, I'd assume they can make it. You make water, you put hydrogen and oxygen together. Boof.
yeah, but they can't make
Ooh,
enough.
Mr. Scientist over there.
Yeah, but this isn't much of an industrial planet. This is just a population planet, centre of government. Well, form of government.
And they'll have some form of entertainment, like swimming. We can just find some sand from somewhere. And go
Don't think
inside.
we can walk into anything like that.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we're currently wanted.
But I can
And a
swim.
number of you have metal in you.
Alright. Someone needs to at least have like a paddling pool somewhere.
We'll buy a paddling pool, you bring it.
You'd be hard pressed, but
And then we'll install a swimming
anyway,
pool
can
in the
we
canal.
please get back on topic?
Yes.
It's the topic of the swimming pool.
Plan. To be honest, if we're going to have a plan discussion, no offense, not to you guys, no offense, but I'm going to need just the squad in here talking about it, loose lips, sink ships, all that sort of shit.
Alright, that's
I don't want anybody but us knowing the particulars of our plan, but you might know some bits of it, because we might have to ask for certain things.
We
Alright.
don't like blabbermouths.
I don't know that I think, not that I think you're blabbermouth, but
Definitely.
We don't know you.
if only we know the
Yeah,
particulars.
Nabrijani looks a bit dejected and just kind of walks out.
That's probably why they don't like us talking so loud, because they kept getting done for talking so loud, so they want to stop talking. And that's why
Dace
they're
goes,
so dejected now.
okay, yeah, it's fine. Okay, yeah, Nabrajana's just gone in the other room. I'm gonna head out and just see what I can do, really. We don't have many agents on Coruscant. It's not exactly a hotbed of opposition against the Empire, let's just say. And obviously I have to be very careful. Anyone down here would sell me out for 50 credits.
Did I hear someone say 50 credits?
Oh,
Shut up,
yeah.
Tyler.
My point exactly, and then he just leaves.
Right.
Left.
Anybody? Imperial Palace.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to like a detention center of some kind.
Yes, there'll be a detention center. What do we need? Any kinds of schematics, building plans, anything. Even if this were changed, there'll be something similar.
Yeah, schematics of the building would be lovely. The city map, any underground city maps that we could get.
Ooh, yeah, like a map of like the maintenance tunnels around Palace. Like not even because I'm assuming. Well, we can look, but I'm assuming it's going to be difficult to find like all the perfect maintenance tunnels that would lead perfectly into the palace. But we might get an idea of maintenance tunnels in and around the palace for escape routes.
Yeah. Also, palace, so that'll be on the top. That'll be top side of the planet. So there's a lot of underneath, but don't know if we'd be able to get much. Don't know. What's the immediate underlayer of the Imperial Palace? Well, I guess we don't know.
I'd imagine it be complete. I'd imagine anything like under something like the Imperial Palace for many layers down would probably just be nothing, just completely sealed off. More for the safety of the palace than anything else, I'd imagine.
Yeah, they're not going to want like Joe Blogs to just cut through fucking ceiling and end up
in the Emperor's bedroom. Yeah. I'd imagine that because even before that, before it was the Imperial Palace, it was the Jedi Temple. So you know, again, even in Republic time, it was a highly important area, highly important building. They wouldn't want again Joe Blogs kind of going under.
So just remembering the Jedi Temple. Yeah, no, the underlayers of that is like is built on top of actually a dark side Force well, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, there was like an
that's why the cloud thing. Yeah.
Fair enough. So that's what's under the Imperial Palace then.
Yeah, they plunked the Jedi Temple on top of that. It's like, why?
Probably try and seal it so no one else could get to it.
No, but it's just begging to turn your Jedi evil.
Maybe that was the Jedi's goal all along. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Well done.
So actually, since it's the Jedi Temple, man, that's gonna be really difficult. Now we can do a if we can get some sort of like camouflage, active camo sheets, so they can stick on the back. Someone can do scale the wall plan or just climb to the side. And just every time someone flies back, just be really still and you're part of the wall.
Who can climb here? I suppose.
I'm climbing gear.
Yeah, I've got a rope. I've got something.
A rope on the side of the.
Oh, it's not a rope. It's a concealed climbing cord.
It's a rope.
I have a jetpack.
I also have.
I imagine that would be a bit obvious.
Well, unless you want me rolling one green.
That, or we go super stealth and try and get in with some staff.
Yeah, I have climbing gear that's used to those
Well, like-
scale and absolute steep or
There's not humans ain't getting in this stuff.
Yeah.
So have fun climbing up now. The rest of us just
Taylor and I are happy to have Stormtrooper uniforms.
Mm.
Does the Imperial Palace have like normal stormtroopers though?
You
I
don't
don't
They'll
know.
have the red guard.
Yeah.
Mm.
I doubt we're going to be able to steal one of their uniforms from the lower city.
No.
Mm.
How many of them go to the random bars under here?
In full uniform.
One of the red guys taking his armor to the laundrette.
Who else goes into the palace?
There's some
Darth
bureaucrats and shit.
Could fancy like stealing some fancy clothes? Be the foreign dignitaries from our respective planets? Just as a way in.
Maybe they might have like they'll probably have like
I'll have a list or something.
yeah pictures.
Oh, we're just gonna let anyone who's not scheduled go in, right?
Yeah.
Forge some documents.
Again, there's gonna be a schedule or something.
Just write a note. 1 free pass into the Imperial Palace.
Just to quote, I can't believe you forgot me off the list. Do you not know who I am? With like such a fancy cloak a couple of times. That always like convinces people.
So yeah, you gotta make yourself look like a real noble and have like a hissy
Yeah.
fit.
Sticky
Oh, you
nose.
got,
No, that's called making yourself look like a Karen. I demand to speak to your manager. You
you
idiot.
got to walk in and the red guy's like, dude, you can't come in here. It's not allowed. And you're just like, no, I have a permit. And it just says I can do what I want.
That seems legit.
Red in crayon. Oh, okay, well.
So what are you guys actually going to do then?
I'm gonna think some more.
I mean, there is one other option the other guys haven't talked about, which I don't blame you for not doing it, because it's a stupid idea. Busting through the front door.
I did think about that.
Yeah.
Jay, you know the Jay, you know the Saboteur like trailer video thing.
Crash of
Oh,
Oh, where they just crash in the
God.
front of it.
Yeah.
I know what you're on about. Oh, that's
So
fucking...
fucking right fucking video.
We don't really have an army of
Sick.
four-wheelers with us, though.
You can just jump out of space and attack the fucking planet with and sack it. But you know, it'd be sick if we could. Sack Coruscant.
Just go back to the fleet going, yeah, we sacked Coruscant.
Yeah, we put together like a ragtag bunch of mercenaries and pirates and just fucking took it on. Burn to the ground.
Well,
No.
progression of things so far.
I'm surprised you haven't. You're taking the entire fleet of Star Destroyers, but he sells and wins somehow.
Oh wait, we could take a leaf from Jay's book and just walk up to the front door as we are. And just be like, yeah, we're the new guards.
Oh yeah, we're the mercenaries.
The Emperor asked for a specific. We're all hardened.
We've got his email down here
Yeah.
too.
We're Havoque Squad with a QUE, but
Yeah, we're so good. The Emperor wants us on his side, so he's given us all pardon and full access to the palace. We just here get acquainted with our new positions.
Yeah. And actually, where's the princess being kept? We want to go and gloat.
Who's the most persuasive out of us?
Asana, probably?
I have a lot of charm. Don't know how that helps in the situation, but
Charm the guards.
An option.
I'm deceptive, I think.
Hey, big
I have
boys.
bring in
I heard that the
deception.
Royal Guard are very strong.
3 yellow one. We can deceive them, it'd be right.
I have 2 green. I can't lie, guys.
What's my deception? It should be deception.
Okay, that's pretty good at it.
3 yellow, 1 green.
Same.
Yeah, we find them some staff worker and kidnap them, and I take their place. And then I sneak off to a side door and let everybody else in.
Yeah, but what side door?
What's the palace built on again?
It's basically
Like a
where the
ruined
it's
Jedi
the
temple?
ruins of the
It is the
Temple.
Jedi Temple, yeah.
Yeah. Now, the one thing I don't know is whether like they rebuilt, like they like used the Jedi Temple, just like basically rebuilt it, remodeled it, or whether it was literally just built on top of the ruins of the Jedi Temple. That I don't know.
I think Emperor would have probably demolished the Jedi Temple and then
I would have
rebuilt.
thought so, yeah.
So do you think it's fully filled in with concrete, or do you think it's just
Yes.
lots of passageways?
Filled in with concrete, I'd imagine. I can't imagine the Emperor would leave the hidden passageways underneath the Jedi Temple.
Well, not undefended, like just ramming stormtroopers, but you know, it'd be a way up inside from the lower levels.
I'd imagine the only kind of lines into the Imperial Palace from underground would basically be water line and sewage line going out.
Waterline, we can go for a swim.
I'm bringing the
Wow.
inflatable boat.
Like fully lined suits support water as well as, you know, no atmosphere at all. So it'd be safe for a few hours of swimming.
It wouldn't be a few hours. Because keep in mind, because you're thinking of like your pilot suits, aren't you? That have like
Yeah.
the seal. Yeah. I mean, even that is like 10-20 minutes max in vacuum
Really?
or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. And I'd imagine, obviously, I know water's completely underwater, basically you're suffocated the same that, you know. It probably wouldn't be as quick, but you would still run out of oxygen. Probably after I'd say 20-30 minutes tops. I'd say, like, in that suit.
Unless we had like extra tank.
Yeah, unless you had like extra tanks and shit. Yeah.
Okay, depending on which canon you look at, they didn't demolish the Jedi Temple, they just remodeled.
Yeah, like gutted it, maybe, but left the outside as it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably go with that, to be honest. Yeah, I would probably go with that, to be fair. It was just remodeled. Like, remodeled into the palace. So what is people's first... What do you think your first port of call should be, then?
First thing would probably be maps. And then try and get seat layout maps.
Yeah, at least so we at least know where like the detention center is, where we're aiming for, and then also I'm definitely thinking we want maintenance tunnels in and around the palace if we can get them.
Also, by the way, sorry, something I forgot to mention at the start. Talon.
Yes.
The combat victories that Havoque Squad has been able to inflict, you know, has been able to achieve against the Empire, inspires you this day with the thought of being able to stick it to the Emperor in his own home. So, Talon, you have an extra 2 to your wound threshold for this session. Everyone else has 1.
Seems like a good time to make use of those wounds. I'm voting for the front door.
I forgot to do this roll earlier. I just remembered about it.
Squad, you're inspired, guys. That temple, so enticing.
Goof.
Cooter ends up killing off another nemesis. This time it's the Emperor.
Just demolishes the palace.
I swear to God, if you guys actually go and try and kill the Emperor, then
You'll die.
I mean, possibly, but if you manage to kill him, then this campaign is basically over. Because, like, the Empire basically falls apart after the Emperor dies anyway. You know, there's like Imperial warlords like split off, but it's easy enough for the rebels to just, easy enough for the rebels to like take Coruscant and the seat of galactic power, and then deal with the warlords afterwards in canon in Legends.
He's got backup plans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many clones.
However many years from now. First order rights.
From Legends, not past to Disney.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and have Thrawn invading. Let's kill the Emperor, guys. Let's kill.
And also a lot of clones of the Emperor.
Oh yeah, in Legend he just clone himself over and over.
Yeah. Doesn't he also use clones? Honestly, I think it was Thrawn who used clones to like crew his ships. He
I
like
don't
cloned
remember.
people to like crew his ships because he had a shortage of people. I think the Emperor. Yeah, I feel the Emperor.
Emperor cloned his body, but
Yeah.
Body hopped between them, with like force powers. So when one body died, he used his dark force powers to body hop into the empty body.
Fair enough. All right, so the plan from what I remember, from what I've heard, is at least first of all try and get some maps. Try and get maps, layouts, blueprints, anything you can find about the palace and its immediate surroundings. And then maybe kick in the front door, maybe not.
Got another idea. If we get maps of the maintenance tunnels, especially out of the palace and like whatever escape route we go for, right? So if we're trying to ditch out of the palace by like going like down a shitload of levels and through a maze like sequence of tunnels, we map out which way we're going beforehand, and we also, before going in, we go to the maintenance tunnels that we plan to take and fill them up with like explosives. Fucking else we can find. So that when we run through, we can just fucking blow the joint. Not the palace, obviously, but we can. You know, if we're being chased,
Yeah, no one can follow us.
it's mined up and shit.
Yes.
They can't follow. John Wicky, you know.
So where are we getting these maps first? Is there like a black market for map projections?
Well,
Black market.
Or can we
towards
just
them.
buy a visitor's guide to the palace?
But they do guided tours.
oh, we could.
You have no idea how tempted I am. I'm not gonna lie, you have no idea.
If it's your lucky day when you're on the tour, you might see the Emperor, and Emperor goes past in a carriage like, oh, hello.
Hello, I am the Emperor. What?
He's on his way to Sandringham Estate.
Can we go there? No.
No.
Fuck off.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Any progress in planning?
We're thinking.
Plenty of discussion.
I mean, we can either try and find a black market map,
Hmm.
or we can try go to city planners and steal it from there.
Make an FOI request.
Yeah. Thanks. I need to grab some.
Alright.
Is that music?
Oh, it's the background music I put on.
Didn't hear it.
The track's called "City and the City."
Very quiet.
I mean, it is. It's pretty quiet. It's supposed to be just like some noise that goes on in the background. Basically, that's literally all it's there for.
I mean, I've got Mass Effect soundtrack going. It's great for planning.
Fair enough. Whatever works for you.
Fucking Palace Temple, like a big fuck off ziggurat in it.
But a big fuck off what? Sorry.
Ziggurat.
Uh.
Towers and shit.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Fucking rhombus looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
And again, with the towers, but towers going for not going upstairs. Probably. I mean, I feel like we're definitely going to go in somehow from the downstairs. Because to look at, I'm certain it's like, you know, the big flat old walls that are leading in. And like, the level it's on is like a big flat bit. You know, you can't sneak across it because there's fuck all on it. You know?
Yeah, I'm looking at a picture of it now. Because I didn't really know what it looked like.
I should do that because I have no idea what it looks like. What's it called?
It is just the Jedi temple, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The outside.
Except it's got big banners on it now.
Basically, yeah.
It's sort of like a pyramid going half up, and then it's just
It's like they
flat.
took a pyramid and chopped the top off.
Yeah, and then it's got some big towers on it.
Seems about right.
Mm. I feel like we're very easily exposed if we try to climb the outside from every angle.
I'm saying it now, I cannot attempt to climb this. I have 1 green in athletics. Like, it's not happening for me. Unless I jetpack my way up, but that's kind of noisy.
Yeah, you will all get shot. I think it definitely has to be like we dig in or whatever.
There are I don't know what they're called, but paths going above it with vehicles. Could just chop in a taxi, tell them to fly over it, and then we dive out with jetpack. Not with jetpack, parachute, and just parachute all the way down.
Drop in.
A bit more obvious, but could work depending on where you land.
We're very little tiny dots.
Mm.
We wouldn't be on radar, would we?
Wouldn't have thought so.
Drop on one of like the top of the towers and work our way down.
Yeah, we're just planning it now.
We're parachuting, depending on how early you pull the chute, you would show up on radar. Because it's the main thing. You are a tiny person, but the parachute is quite large. So
there are people like levitating boots slow you fall. Are those a thing?
There's some jet boots, yeah, but I don't think they. If you reach terminal velocity, I don't think it'll slow you down.
Yeah, I probably have to agree with Adam on this one. I don't think
Then there's the other force of if they did have enough power to slow you down, your legs would probably knee yourself in the face and start spinning.
Yeah. And to be fair, that much power coming out of something is probably going to be noticed.
You could do like the thing on parachute would be halo jump, but then that would be more dangerous.
Mm.
Yeah. As you don't know, halo jump is high altitude, low. Wait, was
Opening.
it hey?
or something like
No, low opening, yeah. So it's like minimum opening, and you sort of hit the ground pretty hard.
Mm.
If you don't get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
it
yeah.
stood for orbit.
With the idea, isn't the idea of like a halo jump being that
Right,
kind
high
of like,
orbit, low open.
something like that? Yeah, yeah. Because like by the time the idea of that is like, by the time you open your parachute, you're close enough where, for the most part, you're probably going to be under
Not low
detection.
opening.
Seems like a kind of
Okay, right.
advanced move.
Sounds
for-
like it requires brawn.
Yeah. Hmm. I think the underground option is probably better than the overground option.
Yeah. Because like there is the possibility that in stormtrooper armor and officer gear and whatnot, that at least some of us can get in, but getting everybody else in, like I don't think it would be as simple as opening a door and having them run across the fucking concourse.
Yeah.
It's a big open space. They're not.
Yeah, and I think we might need to be a quite high ranking officer to be able to pull that one off.
I mean,
Yeah.
some of the, I just thought of could have people in uniform, but then one person not in uniform and in chains or handcuffs, and say we've captured this member of Havoque Squad and we're taking them to the detention center.
Mm.
Then we just have a straight run to the detention center, and you have a bag of their confiscated equipment that you're taking to the cell block for whatever reason. I don't know what.
Mm.
That'd be another front door option, but it would involve getting uniforms and a good story.
Yeah, pretty good story as well. Because like if we just kind of walked up and we're like, yeah, this is a pretty high up there rebel, they can be like, when the fuck did this happen? Where's everybody else? What happened? Why nobody's said anything about Havoc Squad rocking about? When did you capture this guy? Where did you capture this
We
guy?
could start like a ruckus in the underground. Have like only like certain people there. Have someone get caught quotation marks by nearby officers.
Stage
and then,
yeah.
Like stage so the other people run away, which
Yeah.
gives us an excuse to keep them alive for information, and it gives us an excuse as to why we caught someone in the first place.
Okay. We'd also need to make sure that I feel like for staging that to work, we'd also need to like assume the identities of an actual squad of Stormies.
Stormies.
But I think that would be doable if you wanted to go that route. We'd have to impersonate an officer or whatever, or sergeant or whatever the fuck it'd be, and
After the sergeant's thing, like have them capture. We'll probably have them capture. Well, pretend capture one of the infamous Havoc Squad, and bring them directly to detention center.
Yeah.
Because they're so slippery bastards.
Yeah.
In that way. Then when we get in, drop these guys and start blasting away, which would not go well. So
no, that's the thing. If we were taken to the detention center, then we blat everybody in the detention center, pick up the princess once we figured out where she is at least, and then, especially if we managed to figure out some maintenance tunnel bullshit, we like, I don't know, blow a hole in a wall, or a couple walls.
Many ones.
Yeah, however, we have to bring in a shitload of explosives to try and get through just one fucking thing, but escaping in the maintenance tunnels and run. Having mined maintenance tunnels, as I said.
Niku will not be able to take his cart in if you go that route. Surprisingly. Surprisingly, no,
Weird
he,
though.
yeah, surprisingly, he won't be able to take his cart with him. So it might be worth him being the one
Separating
who's
Ewoks from his
captured.
laundry cart.
Might be worth,
Inhumane.
it might be worth Niku being the one who gets captured. Partly because he can't take his cart with him anyway, and partly because he's the player who's not here.
Speak up now if you object, Niku.
Nub nub.
What is that noise?
Hmm?
I don't know what that. I don't know. Yeah, that.
Yeah, just been-
Oh, just a thing. Okay. Creepy noise. Creep me out.
I thought we were a couple of those like stress ball things that you like mess around with your hand. Huh?
No, your card thing. I'm just bent it.
Ah, fair dues. Huh? Alright, so are you still looking for blueprints or layouts, etc. first before
Yeah, we'll definitely want
causing
that.
a ruckus?
Yeah.
I mean, could we send out Nubra, the lady Twilight, to go get some maps and shit.
Nabrijani.
Nubrijani.
So would you want them to go try and do that for you, and then you just wait for them to come back, or would you guys do something in the meantime?
I feel like we need maps to be able to figure out half of the plan.
We do need maps and layouts because otherwise we're running blind.
Yeah. We can't start shit when we don't know where we're going.
You hear sirens in the distance. Why not? This is other music.
Everybody hold it cool.
Yeah, you hear it go.
Cheese it.
Yeah. Well, they don't come into the back alleys. They're just kind of like in the main streets, like flying about. So
Yeah.
they don't come close to you.
Yeah.
Alright. So sorry. Do you want Nabrijani to do anything for you, or are you just gonna go find the maps and shit yourself?
Would they be able to procure maps? Do they have contact?
I mean, you don't know.
Nubrijani.
But what is it? What kind of hear some kind of like clanging and banging, and then it opens. Yeah. Sorry. What?
Do you have any means of obtaining maps or blueprints or schematics of the palace? I know that could be an ask, but also ideally like maintenance tunnels in and around and under the palace.
Palace? No, because we were asked to do that by Rebel High Command beforehand, and we couldn't do that. But maintenance tunnels in and around the palace.
And if there's any like old archives and when it was the temple and stuff, you know.
I'd have to check.
Could you?
Check. Alright then. Hold on. She goes back into the room, closes the door behind her. You can hear something fire up in the back room. Is there any discussions you want to have before she comes back, or?
No.
There's a parade outside. No. Alright. So she pops her back in and she goes Mr. Underoda says that he might be able to get maybe not all of them, but some of the maintenance tunnels in and around that area. I'd have to go. He said that it'd probably take an hour or two, maybe to get hold of them. But he'll let me know when he does, and then because data transfer here is too risky with being tracked and compromising our location, I'll have to go and get them in person. Okay. I'll let you know when he contacts me. Closes the door.
So that's hopefully the maps dealt with. So the next thing would be uniforms.
I mean, holographic suit. I look like I'm in a uniform.
Are you Officer Fell now?
Yeah.
Put the wrong one on. It's actually the party dress.
God, I look good.
So the officer's fine. It's just troopers then.
Niku's just staring a bit.
Yeah, we need to pick up some. Yeah, we need to pick up some stormtrooper gear.
Preferably in good condition as well.
Yeah. Well, as I'm saying, if we're doing this staging thing, and then we're going to walk up to the fucking palace and be like, yo, this shit just happened, they're going to be all like, alright, what's your designations and blah, 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 blah. So we need, like, to knock the fuck out of an actual squad that would be in this area, steal their shit without it becoming a big deal.
Maybe call a ruckus
kind of thing.
at a bar. Just a small one to get 2 stormtroopers also to come by. Deal with them. And then cause a fake ruckus in the same area.
Yeah.
It checks out.
So are you gonna wait until Napri's managed to managed to get these maps you wanted before you start your thing? Right, is there anything you guys want to do in the meantime?
Don't know.
Have they left then? Are they no longer here?
No, they're in the back room.
Okay.
They're waiting for the communication to say, yeah, we're good to go, come here and grab it, kind of thing.
Because we were also wanting to know about, explosives. Getting through walls. So that's another thing we'll have to get.
Yeah, we could probably get. I mean, there's probably get some of that stuff in the underground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if we can pick up any info, rumors from anywhere. See, I'm sure there'll be some underground rumors going around. There will always be. But any anything specific to what Emperor's doing or any rumors about Princess going on? And also see if we can find the staff schedule as well. That might be helpful.
Mm.
Other than that, I can't think of anything else what we need.
Do we want to, even if it takes observation, try and figure out the guard rotation, shift changes, all that stuff shit?
Even if we can, I'm sure there'll be like a high rooftop we can sit on.
Yeah.
Or somebody can sit on with some. What are they called in Star Wars?
What's it?
Macro or something?
Macro enhancers? Or is it macro?
Macro binoculars.
Yeah. Okay.
It's something like that.
Basically binoculars.
Sounds
Basically binoculars.
Yeah.
I call them that though. That sounds boring.
Yeah, so some binoculars have them sat there for a while. Well, probably like a day and a half, because some of this information might take time to collect.
Yeah.
Well, maybe a day and a half or 2 days, depending on how regular and predictable the pattern is.
Yeah.
Can't think of anything else, unless there's like a could try and get but it may not be more classified like a visitor schedule, so we try and get do the breakout when somebody's visiting, so guards are occupied with something else at the time. Or try and do it on a very quiet day when nobody's in.
Emperor's gonna outbreak out the princess. Party at the palace.
Emperor's weekly rave.
Yeah.
No, Emperor's on
Zap, 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 zap.
what's
Emperor's gone to the seashells this week.
yeah.
Going house party.
I've just completely gone blank on the name of the planet.
Do you think?
Gone planet. One planet. It's
Naboo.
Naboo. That's it. Oh, I'm completely blank on that. Yeah, he's having a long weekend back home.
See the family.
He's gone on the lakes. Going Gungan hunting. It's on a shoot.
I don't even think really the Gungans are really around anymore. Like, they're pretty much wiped out by the Empire anyway at this point.
Well, they're still around, but they just, I think they went deeper into the oceans and relocated.
Yeah, I think they had to.
Actually, I think most of them got slaved.
Yeah.
Mm.
I saw an image which honestly made me laugh, which was like a stormtrooper basically like punching a Gungan, and it was like the most hilarious shit. Because the Gungans did actually, in Legends, they did actually rebel against the Empire fairly early on, and they were made an example of. Because I think they supported like Naboo's queen in rising up against the Empire and trying to rearm. So when the Naboo queen was killed, and her supporters were captured, executed, killed, whatever. They also turned their eye on the Gungans and just wiped them out, basically. Or at least wiped as many as they could, or enslaved as many as they could. And that's where the image come from. It's just like a sort of dude basically like tackling and like punching a Gungan. It's hilarious. I'm a horrible person for thinking that, but fuck the Gungans. Right, so what is going on while you're waiting for Nabrijani to get this information?
Thinking. Oh. Are there any supply shuttle runs or anything going in?
Could we sneak in with the catering?
Yes, exactly.
Could be in a cake.
You don't know.
Is there an Imperial officer in the detention center having a birthday soon?
You don't know. You have no idea on any of this. Also, I love the way you're just assuming that there's a detention center in the Imperial Palace.
But they're keeping her in a nice apartment.
Yeah.
We should figure that out.
Yeah. Well, this is why we need schematics, so we actually know what we're doing before we try.
Well, yeah, we know we're not getting the Imperial Palace schematics.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a cat.
There is a cat.
Hey, cat.
Cat, what have you
We
done with
spent all that
Connie?
time trying to catch it.
Have you made Connie your slave?
No.
Alright, so... Are you just waiting for... to at least find out whether any information can be got in, like, maps and blueprints and shit, before you decide anything else?
Yeah.
Before we start making actual plans.
Yeah.
Alright.
Probably roaming around yourself to try and get some information.
Oh, in the
Well, yeah,
meantime-
true. We could, like, if we wanted to have a look at the catering idea, we could go and, like, have a look and see. Well, at least send somebody to begin, like, observation
Yeah.
of the place.
We're supposed to be sat on the roof for like 2 days.
Take it in turns.
How are you gonna get up there and back?
Well,
I don't know.
we need to find a building that we can actually sit on the roof on. Like, one that's...
Or we get a hotel room with a view of the palace.
Yeah.
I have a hotel room.
Yes, and can I have your Imperial issue ID, please? Oh.
No, surely we can get one off of somebody.
I mean, I'll just scroll through the laundry list of identities I've been stealing. Find them that way, you can sit in there. Or we really do just sit on the roof. Which would be into the maintenance guy, go into the elevator, go to the top, and just stay there all day.
I mean, yeah, we should probably start doing that. Set that going. I'm just gonna go get some water. In real life.
I think you meant real life. It's fine.
In case it was unclear.
It was pretty clear.
Yeah, so
Right.
can we figure out which building has the view?
Right, is Azana here?
Yes.
Okay. Right, so to find that you have to take a shuttle / speeder up to the surface, and then fly around for a bit to try and find the palace, and then have a look at the buildings near the palace.
So which one looks gettable? Because that is a word.
Which one, sorry?
So which one looks like the tall enough
I'm trying to.
and has a good view?
I'm trying to think of like shots of Coruscant from like episodes like 1 through 3.
I've got a picture.
Actually, yeah, that might be a good one if you could stick that in the chat.
Let me save it. I mean, just the Jedi Temple wiki has a good one that I'll send.
Yeah. Let's...
Watch this not even be the right building.
No, that is the right building.
From the looks of it, all of Coruscant has a good view.
At least on one side, maybe 2 at the most. But yeah.
What are the areas on either side? Because they're not buildings, are they?
We mean like these like courtyard. I'm not sure to be
Yeah.
honest. If I'm being honest, I'm
That,
not sure.
or we drive around in traffic for ages.
Do we have a car? Go joyriding.
You don't have a speed. You don't have like a speeder. You got the shuttle, but you don't have the speeder.
Hmm.
How do you even enter it?
Enter what?
Do we have access to that landing pad?
Wait, which one? Which one? Oh,
No.
do you mean the one in the front of the temple?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Do your balls? do your balls have access to that?
Well, it looks very flat and not many like buildings in front of the temple, so we could probably just lay low, like behind some of this stuff, and observe from there. It looks like there's nothing really built up around the temple.
Alright. Are you going to take the shuttle there, or are you going to try and find a speeder?
The best to use this.
Does what's his name have a speeder?
Oh, Dace.
Yeah.
He's not here, he's gone off.
Does the other person that say have a speeder?
Unclear. You don't know. You don't know if they've got a speeder. They're currently in the other room because you didn't want them in the same room as you guys. So
What's their name again?
their name is. So I just want to make sure I'm actually getting it right. Yeah, Nabri Jani.
Peek my head out the room. Nabry dear, do you have a speeder?
Don't do that. You can just knock on the door. Dace has one. He might be around the landing pad.
Okay. I'll ask him in a bit. Just close the door.
Thank you.
Ace has a speeder, apparently. We need to ask him though.
So speeder or we'll drop off 9 entirely in front of the palace, but mark it on foot, get in a good position, and wait there for a bit. That's all.
Right, so the plan is obviously wait for the blueprints, but while you're waiting, Azana, probably with someone else, borrows Dace's speeder and goes to the surface, potentially flies around the temple, but then at some point like lands on the ground so you guys can look at the temple from the ground from at least one angle.
Yeah, I mean, we don't. Well, we shouldn't even need to land. Just like drop off one person, get back up, fly away, and then just have that one person observing for a while, and then pick up later.
Oh, I see. So it's more like they fly down, drop someone. Let's say it's Azana and Kuta. Azana drops Kuta off, and then Azana just flies away and comes back in like an hour or so.
Yeah. Well, not an hour, a little bit longer, so we actually can observe to get out movement and stuff. And changing of guard rather than, because now you won't get much.
Right, so are you guys gonna go do that then, or?
Can do.
Alright, what's the rest of you gonna do while this is going on? Or are you guys just gonna wait in the safe house and
I think wait.
rest for a bit?
Too many moving parts would probably be bad for discovery.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, so in that case then, Azana and Kuta, you guys are gonna go fight. Are you guys gonna be the ones? I'm assuming Kuta's a second, I don't know though.
Kota, would you like to come on a moonlit ride, just the two of us over the city?
Okay.
You guys do, the
Let me
rest
just
of
put the face on first.
you guys,
That's going through.
you guys do remember that it was, it looked to be like mid-afternoon when you arrived, so, not really moonlit.
I'm on side of the planet's dark, we can go around there for a bit.
Oh, you mean after you've done your watching out work?
Whenever.
Alright, so yeah, so I assume you two leave to go find Ace. And yeah, sure enough, you see him you meet him near the landing pad. There are a couple of people like standing near the shuttle. And Ace is having a bit of a conversation with them. He seems to be
You
quite
wanna ask?
immersed.
You can.
Okay. Is his name again Dace?
Dace.
Gonna walk up slightly and go, can I overhear the conversation they're having?
Somewhat, yeah. You have to get quite close though, because he's keeping his voice down. It's basically along the lines of, I'm paying you guys to watch this shuttle. No one, you don't let anyone come to this shuttle without my permission.
Just gonna wait behind him until it turns around.
One of them notices you standing behind him and kind of like just nods in your direction. He turns around and goes, it's good to see you again. How can I help?
Hey, come up with a new speeder.
What for?
Yeah, just a quick fly around and a drop off.
Okay, am I going to get it back?
Did you not
it's
hear me say borrow?
It is us.
Okay. What I'm asking basically is this going to be something where I'm potentially going to lose my speeder?
No.
Okay, fine.
Just a quick run around town. We're gonna be back.
I thought you were making the noise of the speeder then. No.
Just a bit of around town and then we're back. Alright, fine. He will like pass you like the I don't even know, bloody, because it wouldn't be like a key, I imagine, like the speed.
Oh, they do have keys.
Oh, they do actually have keys. I wasn't sure
Yeah.
if it was like keys or something a bit more high tech, but fair enough. He'll check the keys and go, I'd like it back in one piece, please, if possible.
It does
you wanna
not
drive
trust you
then?
at all.
No, I can drive.
To be fair, Zana's pretty good at driving things like speeders.
Mm.
Yep. He'll point it out to you. He'll go. He's on platform L, just down the way.
Mm.
Just follow that ring round. You can't miss it.
Jump, jump, jump. Bye.
Alright. Alright. Yep, you get to platform L. There are some speeders there. And you press the unlock button or whatever, like, and you see like the bloody lights flicker. I don't know. Like, you find the speeder anyway. What are you doing, Will?
Fucking around.
Yes, I've noticed.
Just quietly though. I'm trying not to interrupt.
I could see you though.
Yeah, but I was making a noise.
Right, so you guys get the speeder and Azana, because Azana couldn't fly speeders easily enough. Take it up to the surface and begin your
Reconnaissance.
sure, let's call it that.
Date.
Yeah, basically, your reconnaissance state.
I'll let you guys are on different pages.
Okay, let's be honest. Azana's been on a different page at all times when it comes to things like this.
No, but as I was driving, I'm just like on my disguising kit thing, just scrolling through and going, that one. Good.
Yep, you are a human now. I'm assuming you're going human.
I'm just thinking incognito.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so Azana's a human next to you now.
You know, you're a lot cuter as you normally are.
Okay.
Smooth.
Well, I'm
But I'm
sold.
always cuter.
Alright, so any conversation you guys want to have before you get to the Imperial Palace?
Are we putting a label on this thing we've got, or?
You putting a ring on it, or? Alright, fair enough. So yeah, you guys get to the vicinity of the Imperial Palace. Bunch of traffic around. So are you just flying down and you're being dropped off Kuta for a while?
Probably.
Alright, so yeah, Azana skillfully just flies down, manages to kind of duck behind some of the some of the scenery, and you are able to get out no issue. But it's up to Azana whether Azana wants to stay or leave for a bit.
I mean, Azana would probably love to stay, but she'd also bug Kuta a lot.
So basically,
Am I allowed to stay? Or do I have to leave you alone?
You can do. I mean, just so binoculars watching it. Well, maybe put a recording on so if we miss anything, we can always watch back.
So basically what you're saying, Azana, is that Kuta would be using binoculars and staring at the Imperial Palace, trying to look at guard rotations, like changing the guard, etc., and you'd be just using your eyes to stare at Kuta.
Probably.
Filming his butt.
Just kind of like... So essentially...
Kuru goes to look back at the footage and it's just his ass.
Side of his face is
12 straight hours.
of Kuta's
Profile shots of Kuta.
Well, he's human form. So.
Well, I mean, if it looked like we're far enough away, I might as well turn this off. Sit back. Okay.
Yeah. But when I imagine Kuta's there, like lying down, like just like that, and then Azana's there lying down like that, just looking at Kuta. Just for however long you guys want to be there. Alright. So you guys start looking. It looks like there's a couple of guys in red standing outside. As well as that, you observe what appears to be two groups of 5 stormtroopers patrolling around at regular intervals. So you would guess that basically, like, one starts at the front, one starts at the back, and they just do the we just walk around the building, basically. There also appears to be guys with snipers in the towers. There's like one guy standing at the top of every tower with a sniper. But that's the only security you see. At least on the outside. You'd guess that the two guys in red are kind of any entrance on the outside is 2 guys in red.
Yeah. So any other stuff?
You don't see anyone else going.
Nothing land or take off?
Yeah, not too long into it, you do see a shuttle land at the front that you guys are looking at. And although you can't see at first who's walked off it because of the position where you guys are in the shuttle, as they walk a bit further towards it, you do see someone dressed entirely in black walking into the Imperial Palace. Even from the back, you recognise them immediately as one Darth Vader. He seems to be walking with another Imperial officer, but you got no idea who it is.
Does Darth know that it's Havoc Squad who sort of fucked his
Emails.
yeah, fucked him over, sent him emails?
You sent them some markers.
Maybe not. I mean, you guys know Darth Vader because of the Session Zero thing with like the simulation with Darth Vader, so that's how obviously. And obviously, Darth Vader's pretty infamous. I mean, most like the only character who probably wouldn't have known who Darth Vader was before that simulation was Niku. You do also see with Darth Vader some stormtroopers. Although weirdly, not 501st. They have yellow. They have like a yellow shoulder pad rather than the 501st normal blue.
212.
Yeah, looks like 212.
Woo!
212 massive.
Represent.
3 gang signs tower.
At a guess, you would guess that this officer
Yeah, whatever.
is you would guess that the officer who's with Darth Vader is the one who's in charge of the 212.
Can't do that.
Michael.
Alright. I should also point out, sorry, that this officer, you can't really see much. You see that they're wearing gloves. You see that this officer's wearing gloves. And they seem to be in more of a white uniform than the traditional, like, dark grey / black.
Are you blue?
Cool.
So,
Oh, I know what it is.
no, they can't.
The guy from Rogue One.
Wait.
Oh, I was thinking.
Oh, Krennic?
Oh yeah, Krennic. He's dead already, isn't he? Death Star's out, blown up. Planet,
Out of
Alderaan
character,
again.
yes, Krennic died before the events of Yavin and the events of Episode 4, so Krennic's already dead.
Yeah, just sounds like him.
Yeah.
Thrawn was white.
You would guess that from your knowledge of like Imperial
Is the
like-
guy blue?
of you can't see.
Can't see his hair. His blue hair, doesn't he?
Why is black hair?
I'm pretty.
Surely we can see part of his face, and surely that's
Fair.
blue.
Well, they're facing directly away from you. They have gloves on. You can see what appears to be like black hair on the officer. you would know for like the white uniform is generally speaking like a pretty high up thing. Like we're talking, you're talking
Right.
at least amber or higher. Out of character, you guys all probably all know who it is. In character, you've got no idea.
Mm.
Right. But yeah, those guys, Darth Vader, that officer, and a bunch of stormtroopers head into the palace, and then probably about an hour and a half-ish later, you see Darth Vader come back out on his own, with some 501st troopers this time. And they all get into the shuttle, and the shuttle takes off and leaves.
Good thing we didn't go balls to the wall straight away.
Go roll alone. Oh, you're not there.
What we should have done. Found this place, set up a camera with a live feed and just go away. Camera footage of the live camera footage of the main entrance at all times. Hmm.
Actually, Kuta, just real quick, sorry, just because I forgot to ask you before. Could you make me a quick perception check? I'll have Azana do the same if Azana is actually looking over there, not at Kuta.
I'll be paying some attention.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
Some.
can you make me a perception check as well? Do it at 2 difficulty.
Sorry.
I mean, you
Oh,
both succeeded.
succeeded.
Alright, so you both actually notice that the stormtroopers of the 212 who went in, they have red on their helmets. Like the sides of them are like white, but like there's like a strip on like the stormtroopers like down the middle, which is all red. And the sergeants who came with them have just entirely red helmets.
Hmm.
Well, for the most part, there's still a bit of white around like the side and like a bit of the back, but they've got more red in their helmets.
Holy. Wow. With Imperial knowledge, do I know what the red helmets are?
Not really. You could probably make an educated guess, but you wouldn't be certain. You'd have to check with people who probably know a bit more about how the Imperial Army works in that sense. But generally speaking, the colour red in the Imperial Army is used to denote elite troops.
Sharpshooters.
They don't look to be. They look to be like, in terms of like equipment, they look to be like regular stormtroopers and regular stormtrooper sergeants. It's just that the colour on the helmet is a bit different. Because the one thing you noticed with the 501st troopers when they came out was they didn't have that. They didn't have any like red on their helmets at all, so they were just like regular troopers from the 501st. You would imagine that Fel and or Talon would be able to confirm or deny your suspicions.
Alright.
But yeah. In the close to 2 hours that you've been watching, there's been no kind of changing of the guard, other than Darth Vader and those troopers and that officer going in, and then Darth Vader and the 501st troopers coming out.
Stormtrooper, Shock, Prey Commando. How long are we spending here?
You've been about 2 hours at the moment in your current spot.
2 hours. Probably stick around for number 2, see what we get.
Okay then. Alright. Well, during that time, you do. Well, actually, sorry. I'll just quickly go back to the other guys who are still just in the safe house.
Reverse.
Right. So.
+2.
So. So.
Red 7.
So a few hours have passed since Kuta and Azana have left, and then Nabrijani pokes her through the door and goes right. I've just been told that they've been able to get some information about the maintenance tunnels. I need to go and collect that information, and to do that, I'm going to need that speeder back, Dace's speeder, so I can go get it.
Or a taxi.
It leaves.
I mean, we don't have the speeder.
I know, but I'm talking to you guys because I imagine that you guys could, contact your squad mates.
We've got like a definitely secure comm line.
Your private one is, as secure as it could be anyway.
Yeah, we've used that while sneaking in bases.
Yeah, you have.
True.
Ring, 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 ring. Havoque phone.
Just gotta wait while it picks up. Ring, ring.
Darth Vader's email is
Ring,
this.
ring.
Kuta,
You phone, dickhead.
Kuta, you communicate. Kuta, Azana, your communicator's going off. Communicator's going off.
Ring, ring.
Yeah.
Hey.
No?
Dude needs his car.
Nabri needs it.
Nabri needs the car. You got the car?
Yeah.
You would have a nickel back.
Maybe.
You having sex in the back of the car? Oh no.
No.
You already did. Okay. Get it, please, bring it back.
It's a shame that I couldn't cut in there.
When I ask, are you having sex in the back of the car? Kuta says no, and Azana says yes.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
Kuta was more of like a high pitched kind of voice goes,
No! No!
Got it mid-stroke.
Yeah. I wasn't thinking mid-stroke.
That's why this fucking didn't pick up the phone.
But, hello! Wait, I'm sorry, did I catch you in the middle of having a shit? You having a shit?
You're right, dude.
Damn, it's making you evacuate your balls.
Alright. Well, time to head back. Kinda hungry now.
Alright, go. So you and Azana hop back in the speeder and go back. Also, just real quick, what are you telling Nabra?
Yeah, you'll get it soon enough.
Alright, that's fine. I'll just go wait for them on the landing pad. Just a bit quicker that way, rather than them having to come back and all that. Alright, just.
Do you need anybody to go with you when you do your thing?
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Mithron is very good at picking locations that are out of the way, so...
Yeah.
To be fair,
Yeah, out of character, I reckon she's a traitor. But no.
would I do that? Actually, I probably would, to be fair.
Have you met you?
I have to deal with me every single day. That's why I'm depressed all the damn time. Because I have to deal with me. But yeah, that's right. So, alright. So after a bit of time, Azana and Kuta, you guys arrive back at level 500, landing pad L, 500L. Nabri is waiting for you. Let's go. You can just leave the keys in. I can just jump in and immediately get going. Alright, I hope you two had a good time. As she flies away.
Bye.
Right, so I'm assuming you two go back to the safe house. Alright, yeah, so the rest of you guys are waiting at the safe house. After a short amount of time, Azana and Kuta walk into the safe house.
Good sex?
We're doing that job.
Yeah, we're playing Uno.
Space Uno.
Pure Pazak.
Yeah.
Try to relay what I saw and say mention the troopers with the red on their armor.
Ah. They are my old unit.
Red, I thought they were mine. We were in the same unit.
No,
We've been through this.
No. Yeah, your unit was our character. Your unit's scout troopers, Mike. These are stormtroopers.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I thought your shot wiped out.
Well, the bit that my company got wiped out, I think.
Oh, okay.
Like Fell Squad. But the 95th Rifles is at minimum company, if not bigger size, within.
Yeah, there's like a battalion. The 95th Rifle would be like a battalion maybe, and
Yeah.
I think in my thing it's got my company, and a company might be like 100 or so far.
Well, no one's going to recognise you, though. Well, I don't think it matters.
No, all the people that recognise me died.
Oh, yeah, good. We find then.
The people that recognise me will be the ones looking at the wanted posters. But...
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
yeah, 95th Rifle. Bastard. Well, the rifles were alright. The fucking General Gustav's a cunt. Major Gustav.
He's still alive, because obviously if General wasn't there, he was nowhere near that.
General Cathar.
So he's the only one alive with the 95th Rifles who will probably immediately recognise you, if he saw you.
The Major was a cunt. I just remembered why it's called Major Gustav. Because M. Gustav is fucking Ralph Fiennes' character in Grand Budapest Hotel. So he's Major Gustav.
Jeez. Alright then. Alright. So yeah, anything else you guys want to talk about before Nabri comes back?
I need peace on. I'm a big gun, so.
Alright. Well, should we take a quick 5-minute break now?
Can do.
Yeah, right, sorry. I'll be right back.
I'm back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hello.
Are you giggling away there?
I wanted to do some teasing, but I can't find the right time. All I can say is it took you too long enough. Kissing doesn't count as official.
What?
Terrible,
Yeah. What we like?
I'm back. Yeah, if I could be real with you, Will, like, because you mentioned, like, you think that Twi'lek's a traitor. Originally, no.
Right.
Originally, no, but now you said it.
I mean, in character, I have no suspicions whatsoever. Just have a gut feeling.
You have a gut feeling out of character.
Yeah. But Fel wouldn't have a gut feeling. You know?
Yeah, I'm also going to be honest, like, originally it wasn't going to be 95th Rifles that was there, it was just going to be regular 212. But I was like, you know what, it'll actually probably make more sense and be a bit more of an interesting fight if it's 95th Rifles.
I'm down for it, I'm here for it.
I mean, the extra wounds aren't going to matter. Because you're not going. I don't think you can get into a fight today.
Yeah.
It'll be February when you guys actually do this. Although, to be fair, it's kind of what I expected.
And in case it escaped anybody's notice as well, the 95th Rifles is Sharp's company. Sean Bean. Regiment. Anyway.
I haven't watched enough of Sharp to.
You have to watch Sharp. Who's not watched Sharp?
Me.
Y'all are watching Sharp.
I've seen bits and pieces of
Well,
Sharp,
I've never heard of it.
Sean Bean is like an
Is this the one where he's like, he's hiding in the trench and like lots of horses are like jumping over and he actually gets like hit in the face by the horse? Or is that something else he's done?
That might be one of them. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I remember that being a story at Sean Bean show. And I wanted to watch it, but I can't remember what it's called.
Might be a different
It
one,
I think it's one of his earlier ones.
Can't remember.
but yeah, no, I've
But
watched.
Sharp's good. Yeah.
I have watched some Sharp. I just haven't watched all of it. Well, most of it. And
Yeah.
Well, you need to. It's great. I love Sharp.
Yeah. I've seen the occasional episode, but nothing.
The books are great. I've got Sharps. Tiger as a book. I think I got a couple of them on as audiobooks. They're pretty good. If you want to check them out.
Or I
The
started.
narration's pretty good.
Well, I've already started the behemoth of a book, The Realm of War. So
Okay.
because I've got 54 hours left on it.
Jesus.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
I'm still on the start. Yeah, like Stormlight Archives are really long books. Oh yeah, I finished Dune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he good?
It's decent.
Yeah.
World building is quite a lot. I think because in Dune's supposed to be like really highly like praised by people or loved.
Yeah, it's at the very least a cult classic, if not like a classic sci-fi.
Yeah, I think it's more a cult classic.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Although a new film's coming out done
Yeah.
by the guy who did new Blade Runner.
Yeah. But there's an old Dune film, yeah. Where they had Patrick Stewart in. Dune's like, think that's all like. I know, I'd have to try and find the actual book list to figure out how many there's books are of it. Yeah. I would say it's good. It's just very different style to what I've listened to previously. There's a couple of time skips in it too. I think they're more like appropriate time skips because anything that would happen in between the time skips would be like meh.
Yeah, I've still not actually started doing. I think actually when it, because my phone kept bitching about storage space, because it's got fuck all. Like uninstalled Audible for a little while. Probably got a couple of credits in it, burn.
Well, I had to stop my subscription because I was racking up credits. So what I got Realm of War. That was into 1, 2. Yeah, I had like 3 extra credits. I was like, I need to spend these credits and then stop my subscription for now.
Now, see, if you'd saved up, you could have bought a bunch of fucking sharp novels.
I got after the Realm of War. I've got like 3 extra books, which is the Choice of Magic, Art of the Adept book 1, which no idea what it is. I think I got it off. Just listen to the sample. And the Curse of the Glass Laws, the Edge Chronicles, which is slightly annoying because I was trying to find an unabridged version, but they're all abridged on Audible. Yeah.
That's a bastard.
Yeah, because it's only.
Because the Edge Chronicles are great.
Yeah, it's only 3.5 hours long.
That's like, I mean, they're not super long books, but they should definitely. Why would they abridge them? They're fucking not long books.
I don't know, but there's
like young adult
kids
together, but like what? Ugh.
Yeah, then the other one I've got is Promise of Blood.
Ooh, yeah. Yes. I love that you got those two.
Yeah, but I still have to finish Realm of War first.
Yeah, yeah. What? I swear to God, you best fucking like Promise of Blood. I fucking love that book.
Alright, so are we all back? Azana?
Yes.
Alright, cool. So yeah. Is there anything else you want to do before I forgot the name. It's only been 5 fucking minutes. Nabri. Anything else you guys want to do before Nabri gets back? Because obviously you now know about the 95th Rifles, and obviously Darth Vader's been there and left.
Start emailing him.
Are you actually?
The keyword being left.
Yeah.
Good thing we waited.
I'm sorry.
As much as I want to punch him, I'd rather wait a little bit longer. And the next time we see him, I'll also want to wait a little bit longer. But the next time after that.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Now, bitch, best look out. He's going to catch the hands.
He's going to catch through his hands. Sorry. Alright, so...
The next but one time we see him, you're going to have to hold me back, motherfucker. Hold me back.
Problem is, I'm a lot taller and larger than everyone else here.
And
so
stronger.
it's not
But
convincing.
in this scenario, it'd be one of them where you'd be like, hold me back, and then if none of us hold you back, you'll be like, hold me back.
God, seriously, hold me back.
What are you doing? Somebody grab me.
I'll just pretend you're holding me back. It's no point.
You're not actually gonna go with him. She's got a fucking lightsaber.
He's just there tying himself up with rope like
just
his nose.
I'm just trying to make it fucking look like I want to fucking go. Come on, guys, play with me. Work with me here.
Darth Vader's at the other end of the room playing solitaire because he knows how this goes.
Guys, you need to hold on to me. You need to hold on to me more. You need to be dragging me back.
Come on, you've got to make it look athletic, guys.
You
What the fuck?
bastard.
It's like, so these are the fuckers that had my email.
Is there an intimidate stat? What's the closest thing?
Coercion, probably.
Coercion.
Mm.
You're gonna dump points into conversion. Onto coercion, sorry.
Yeah. Instill fear in him.
Alright. Alright. So
Make him
you guys.
stronger.
Jesus. Alright,
Yeah, it's the
so
dark side.
Yeah.
if there's nothing else you guys want to do before Nabby gets back, probably a good hour or so later, at least, Nabby gets back, and we'll hand you over a data pad, and just go any information that you need is on there. It's all we could get at, especially at short notice.
Alright.
Alright.
So what do we actually have?
Alright, so you have a look at the data pad. Again, there's nothing about directly underneath the Imperial Palace from what you can, at least not on the blueprints, not on the schematics. But there does seem to be maintenance tunnels running around, the area outside. You do actually notice that there is one small section of the wall on one side which seems to have been lit up, marked. That doesn't look like it's part of the actual schematic, itself. It looks like it's been put on there.
No, bro. No, bro.
Yep.
It's just a bit.
I don't know. I haven't looked at it myself. I just brought it back to you, so I've got no idea.
Is it just a highlight on this bit?
I mean, maybe Mufon highlighted that for a reason. I don't know.
This Mithril guy legit?
I mean, he's the best informant that we've got, so. I mean, his intel has never been wrong.
Feel like we should check it out before we plan around it. Especially with my thought of mining a recon escape route. We should go and figure out which direction we're going out anyway. We could look at what the fuck this thing is, and also look to see if there's any ways into the thing that aren't marked.
Well, from what you can see on these blueprints, there does seem to be an entrance, and actually, Azana and Kuta, the entrance seems to be nearby, fairly close to where you parked your speeder last time when you were looking out. Just use this just use the actual picture that Jacob put in an example. That round thing in the bottom left.
Right.
It looks like that's the entrance to the maintenance. That's one of the entrances to the maintenance tunnel, probably the closest one to this highlighted section.
Okay then. So we have a possible entrance route. Maintenance. I don't know. Maintenance. Is there anything else we can see on the schematics, any place that would look like it'd be for holding prisoners?
Unfortunately, no. There's no schematics of the palace itself. The only thing that they'll be able to get for you is the nearby maintenance tunnels around the palace. They didn't be able to find out any maintenance tunnels under the palace itself.
Okay. Might still be going blind. Other than that, I have no idea.
That's what we were wanting to use as a potential exit,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, not an entrance.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that escape route and entrance kind of want to be different just in case.
Yeah.
And the plan originally was to plant explosives after we go in there.
Yeah, so like before we start the actual mission, we go in and we'll have figured out like a route / multiple slightly diverging routes, ideally, so that if something fucks up this way, we can go the other way, whatever.
Oh,
And
you
we
need
plan.
some explosives. Navri's still in the room, by the way. She hasn't left.
Did we not ask for explosives?
Not yet.
You haven't, no. You haven't asked them for explosives. And I would go, oh, what kind?
We could do it like mines and things that we could just set off.
Okay. Oh, okay. I think we have something that very cute. She goes into a different room, which you would guess is like the storage room in here. And then she comes out a bit later with some what appear to be like rows of like some kind of explosive, and she goes these are detonite charges. These are probably perfect for what you want. They work on a trigger, so you arm them, and then press the trigger, they go off. Probably the best thing for you to use in this, I think.
Yes, we use these, and we place them at strategically viable points, choke points and so on in the tunnels. Maybe at certain points we turn, face any pursuers. When they reach the point, boom, run off again. Or we just fucking run and blow them as we go.
Mm-hmm.
Just make it a bastard to get through.
Mm-hmm.
And ideally set up so numerous routes, so it's not like an arrow pointing straight back to where we're going, but like a fucking network of path, and we all kind of diverge back and reroute back to where the fuck we want to go, with multiple trails kind of thing.
Oh my god, the cops are here! Sorry. Right, so it sounds like you guys want to check out this highlighted section of the maintenance tunnel, see what's there.
Yeah, and also just in general the maintenance tunnels to figure out an escape route.
Yeah.
And just to see, is this tunnel like alright? Is it busted? Because we don't want to be like, oh yeah, this tunnel's perfect, and then we get there and it's fucking collapsed.
Like, shit.
Piss, dead end.
Well, fuck.
Make sure this one's structurally sound. Make sure this one, this is a nice choke point. We can put an explosive here. That sort of.
So I'm assuming then are you all gonna go pile back into the speeder, and or at least some of you are gonna go into the speeder to go check it out. Huh?
Yeah, probably not be everybody, but
It's very surface side.
Yeah. To be fair, the speeder can probably hold 4 of your max. Maybe 5 if Niku's one of them. So, now as a heads up, to plant the explosives, if you want to do that during this trip, you need someone with mechanics, and obviously it's either Asana or Niku, and Niku isn't here, so it'd have to be
Probably not
Asana.
want to plant them straight away.
nah, yeah, not planned straight away. Because
Yeah,
we've got time, right? We're not on an incredible deadline, are we?
I mean, you weren't given one, but you can't imagine it's a good thing for Princess Leia to be in there for.
Yeah, I'm not saying we're gonna fucking hang about for months, but we've got the time to say, recce it, come back in a couple of days, and the explosives come back, whatever,
Yeah. I mean, the one thing to keep in mind as well is that Princess Leia has been in there, sounds like, for months.
Yeah. A couple of days, one now.
You wouldn't have thought so anyway. Like, you would have thought that if Princess Leia was going to be executed, she'd be dead by now.
Yeah. This is where we get there, right? Empress turned her to the dark side, and she's a force wielder.
Hmm.
Then what do we do?
No, no, we kill
Kill
her.
Oh, it's not Darth Vader. Darth Space Buns.
Such a fearsome name.
Oh god! Oh my god!
Darth Danish.
Behold my new apprentice, Darth Spacebuns. Don't laugh, fearsome. And the Darth Spacebuns proceeds to wreck your ship. Like, damn it! We were caught off guard by her adorable name. Alright, so who's going on the initial recce then? Into the tunnels? Kuta? Azana is the pilot. So Azana probably have to go. Does anyone else want to go, or is it just going to be those two again?
I can go if you want with my military, whatever the fuck. Yep.
So Kuta, Azana, Fel, and up to one other. Does anyone else want to go, or do you want to just leave the first three? Speak now,
Sound like
Fel.
they got it.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough.
I'm gonna sit
Alright.
back and play, you know.
Alright. So it's
It'll win my money back.
you're even
It's
begging.
fine, money. I need it for the drugs.
Jeez.
For the what?
Drugs. Alright.
What was that for?
Why did Thomas walk in and just like start staring at us? He walked in and just stopped like. Yeah, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. Alright, sorry. Alright, so Kuta, Azana, and Fel go to the speeder and go back into the tunnel.
What was he saying?
Nothing.
Thomas, move your fat ass out of the way. Good.
What was? I'm glad it's here.
Right, so Kuta, Azana, Fel, you guys go back to Speeder and go back to that entrance. You are able to park basically right next to it and head inside, and there does seem to be what appears to be some kind of like lift which seems to go down. Yep. Doors close. Down you go. And then the wall behind you opens up. It was a trap all along. No.
Yes.
No. The wall behind you opens up. That was a door as well. You couldn't tell from your side though. Which leads into the maintenance tunnels.
Alright, we go and do a recce.
Alright, cool. What, just around the tunnels, like in a circle?
Yeah, do a bit of a
Yeah.
circuit maybe and just check shit out. And then when we, I don't know, get near it, check out that other thing, I suppose.
Right. So
We'll see what it means.
Right. So you do a quick recce around the initial circuit around. It's all in pretty damn good condition. I mean, you'd imagine it would be because Imperial Palace and shit is nearby. And then on the way around, you get to the part that was highlighted. It just seems to be a wall. Could I have you all make me perception checks at 4 difficulty? Well, all the people who were there, sorry, I should say.
Success.
So, oh my goodness, is that? wow. Okay, so yeah, Azana.
Staring at that butt.
Yep. Azana can't see past Cooter's butt. Cooter can't see past Azana's face. And Phil.
It's a success.
I don't know. Something about that wall is a bit fishy, but you couldn't put your finger on it.
It's a success. I'm gonna make a leap of logic and be like, that can be blown through.
Right. Well, what are you doing with the wall? Are you like just looking at it, or
Scan it.
Can we scan it? Yeah.
scan it with what?
A scanner.
Yeah, it seems to be a wall.
A knock on it. Sound hollow?
Not that you can really tell. But, you just start knocking out. It's like different points, like knock, 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 kind of thing.
On the map thing, does it look as if this point is like backed on to the palace?
The side that it's on would be towards the palace. This is like palace side.
Backed onto it, or like?
At the very least, it seems that at least. I mean, it's hard to say exactly, but it's going that way. It'd be going that way. It's like towards that side. Phil, high or low?
Hi.
Okay, so as you are knocking on the wall, knock, 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 you go for another knock, knock. The first knock pushes in that thing, and there's a bit of rumbling, and the wall kind of like basically like goes back, slides in, and there's a secret passage in front of you.
Huh.
Right where the contact said it would be. Right where the contact had highlighted.
I think cameras right, do
Oh yeah, there's the camera. No, there's no cameras. There's no cameras. This does seem to be just like another maintenance tunnel. Going straight towards like the Imperial Palace. Your best guess is that it just doesn't show up on schematics because it's like a need to know thing.
Do you guys think we should go down this, or not?
Probably not for now. Should have brought like a lieutenant droid to throw down. Let's have a little more look around for the tunnels. Probably not good than this bit for now, because I feel like it won't end well. You want that for later.
Right, so
Yeah, we're back out of the tunnel.
Right.
And like, I don't know, figure out how to close the pocket.
Well, as you back out of it and kind of like back away from it, you hear a rumbling in it, and it seems to kind of like just close itself. So it seems to be based on like a bit of like distance, like you know, once people are like a little bit away from it, that's when it closes.
Secret tunnel. Through the mountains, secret.
I'd imagine you guys would then after that kind of like would like finish the circuit around just to make sure that it's all clear.
Yeah.
Which you do. It's all clear. Again, well maintained.
Alright. So this is the out, we're thinking, right? Unless this theoretically could also be the inn, because it is a quiet inn. Because I was thinking we couldn't break in through this way because we'd have to blow something up to get in. And I was thinking it'd be the way out because we'd blow something up to get out. I would already be being chased. But if we can get in this way quietly,
Would be nice. Convenient.
yeah, we'll bring it back to the squad.
Mhm.
Head back.
Alright, you're gonna head back to safe house.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, fine. Yep. After a bit more time, you head back to safe house. What have the other three of you been doing in the meantime? Just playing
Uno.
Space Uno.
Nothing but Uno.
Alright, fair enough.
Wild
Plus
side of Uno.
37.
Fair
I
enough,
will
fair enough.
put reverse on the +4, so you can't +4 me. +4.
I play a Twi'lek 3. I counter with my Wookiee 7. Checkmate.
Here's a frag
That's
grenade.
from
Oh,
game.
that's
Alright.
not hard. Caitlin, how do I stop the frag grenade from going off?
You activated it.
I thought it was a card. It was next to my cards, and they're pretty similar. You could throw them.
I don't know, just throw it in the other room.
Okay.
Not our problem.
Now let someone else deal with that.
Blue lady will deal with it. Twilight, whatever.
Let's just say it's a peasant.
Right,
Just
right,
gonna
right.
pick up the grenade and make sure it's not activated.
Yeah, it's not activated this time.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep this.
Add a frag grenade to your inventory.
There's plenty more where that came from.
I mean, Nico has a bunch, so that's probably where they got him from.
I actually got a Rolo. Secret supplier.
Oh, fair enough. Rolo or Nico, one of the two. I mean, Nico has like 6 himself, at least. Alright, but yeah. So you guys get back, you take the grenade off him. Go ahead.
Yeah, secret tunnel. 2 lovers. Apart from one another. Secret tunnel.
Is that the in or the out?
Well,
Both, maybe.
potentially. Because if we can get in quietly with the secret tunnel, we can get in quietly with the secret tunnel. We don't need to perform theatre. Which, while a good idea, has many ways of going wrong. Many moving parts. Whereas this way, if we deserve a second look, maybe when there's a couple more of us, just in case it goes sideways. It could be that we set up the escape route, and then once we've done that, we go down there as a group to have a look to see if we can get into the secret tunnel. Because then if stuff goes sideways while we're having a look, we can either balls to the walls it and go in, because we're already halfway in, or we can ditch.
Sokka's right. We need to find King Boomy so Aang can learn
If
earthbending somewhere
if
safe.
the recce goes south.
Sounds like you're headed to Omashu.
But we don't want to just go. We didn't want to have a poke in and end up inside the Imperial Palace. The 3
Is
of
this
us.
real or a legend?
Oh, it's a real legend. And it's as old as earthbending itself. 2 lovers forbidden from one another.
So I was just watching that video, what the fuck? Oh god, that takes me back. That was such a great show! I love Last Airbender. Is everything okay over there, Michael?
What?
Is everything... It sounded like it came from yours then.
I don't know what you heard.
Was that just me? Or...
I heard something.
Yeah.
Sound like Thomas shouting no.
Yeah.
I think you just stabbed
He was shouting, get him.
Oh.
Get him.
I'm just trying to get Stewie on me.
I imagine Thomas is happy to see Stewie again in the flesh.
Yeah.
Can't really say in person, it's a dog.
He's saying it on person, Stewie. He's mean, isn't he? Don't listen to him.
Yeah, I'm an absolute knobhead, I know. This is well established. Let's move on. But yeah, alright, so, yeah. Anything else to discuss about the in and out, or?
Did we ever determine whether there was a detention center?
You haven't been able to because there's no schematics that you've been able to get of the palace.
So we still don't know where we're headed when inside.
Yeah, you got no idea. The only hope you'd imagine the only hope you'd got of getting schematics for it would be to when you're in there try and hack into the system and get them. Or capture like a stormtrooper or something and be like, "Yo, where the fuck is the princess?" Is there anything else you guys want to talk about in regards to this secret passage, entrance and exit, anything like that, or?
Don't know. Just thinking. I mean, do you guys reckon that whichever way we get in, whether it be secret tunnel or charades, once we hit like a decent terminal or whatever, that one of y'all can just beep boop beep and see where she's being held.
Try.
You know, whether she's being in house arrest in an apartment or whether she's in something resembling a cell block. Whatever it may be. Or whether she's even there. It could be bullshit, she could not be here.
Mm.
And if we could find that out fairly sharpish, and then we could ditch.
That you can ditch.
Well, if she's not here, we're just gonna bounce, aren't we? If she's not here, hopefully we'll find out where she actually is, and then we fuck off. That's just, you know, I don't know if that's gonna be what it is, but it could be.
So are you planning to go with are you planning to kind of go in, hack, see if she's still there? If she is, get her out. If she's not, just get out yourself and go get her.
Yeah, you know, our mission is save the princess. We're not gonna. If she's not there, we're not gonna fucking go in and just be like, well, we're here. We might as well try and kill Emperor. Blow up the palace. I don't know. Blow up Parliament. Guy Fawkes this shit.
I was about to say that. Let's Guy Fawkes this shit.
V for Vendetta, motherfucker.
Jeez.
Let's all get Guy Fawkes mask.
Alright. So, are you guys wanting to rest before you try anything?
I mean, I feel like this has been a long ass discussion. We need to get some dinner.
But that's kind of what. Well, that's kind of what I meant. Like get some to eat, have some rest, and then try again.
No, we're not home for lunch.
I mean, he's probably I mean, by the time you guys get out of
Salami.
the tunnel and get back, he's probably starting to go a bit darker. So.
Yeah, we'll pick up some pizza. Alright.
Yeah, you'll find some place that you'll be able to get some food. And then, like I said, I imagine you head back after getting food and have a laugh, and then get some rest. That's what I'm guessing anyway. Alright, I think with you guys getting some rest, I think that's probably a good place to stop it for today. Right, yeah. Sorry you couldn't use the extra wound threshold, so anyone who put the wounds up, which was Michael by 2, anyone else by 1, just put them back down. Alright. So, as well, let's have a look. I think in this case, are you there, Danny?
Doesn't look it.
Alright.
Mm.
Alright, yeah, so Adam,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you 5 duty. Because of like the intelligence you've been able to get. And I'll give Danielle 3. Okay. I can actually say that on Danielle's. Alright, and then everyone is going to get 12 XP.
Ooh.
So it's,
Lovely.
so Zana has 19 XP now,
Excuse me.
and 13. Well, contribution rank 10. Holy shit! Halfway through the campaign, and yeah, contribution rank 10. You are basically high ups in the rebellion as far as the Empire is concerned.
Yeah, we do everything for them.
I mean, at this point you pretty much do, yeah. Alright, but anyway, thank you everyone for watching. It's been Cookie38 sign off now, and we won't have another recording of this until the new year, I believe.
Mm,
I mean, it's gonna be a whole year until I see you again.
don't.
Oh my god!
You bastard. Alright, we'll see you then. Goodbye.
Goodbye.